each one more dramatic than the last, because the papers always want new and shocking truths to report. But I refuse to waste time on things that will eventually be examined from every angle. Instead, I want to look beyond the typical explanations and think about how this war really started and where it may lead. For ordinary people like us, it was only in the final weeks or even days before the fighting began that the reality of it all began to set in. It felt like any other peaceful sunny afternoon until, without warning, there were soldiers in the streets and conscription notices plastered every wall. Years later, trapped in a maelstrom, we can still look back from the quiet center of the chaos and remember how calm the summer afternoon was before the war. The contrast burns in me like a hole in the pit of my stomach. Of course, everyone looks back on the past with longing. In our minds, we still see champagne, outdoor cafes, grand theatre performances, and the endless optimism of the World's Fair. Just by remembering those things, we can't help but smile sadly at what's been lost. Just by remembering those things, we can't help but smile sadly at what's been lost. The well-known historian Orwell, an arcanist, once wrote, "No noble heirs could ever redeem these vulgar, flashy streets." How well those words describe our lives before the war. Now we eat butter substitutes and bread made from bran, because the real wheat and butter have been sent to the front lines. Though the bread usually arrives molded over and hard as tack, the butter arrived with maggots and fit only for rats. But we have gotten used to it. We stiffen our necks and tighten our belts under the notch, because deep down, everyone still believes that when the war ends, we'll go back to living the way we used to.
La fête va enfin commencer. C'est-il vérité, fini les ennuis. Je dresse la table de mes nouvelles vies. Je suis à l'idée de ce nouveau destin. Envie à me cacher, et puis les enfants restent seuls. Mon chemin, puis à me cacher, et puis libre enfant, rester sur mon chemin.
Je vous salue, timekeeper. May our cooperation be a pleasant one.
Yes!
You must not worry about my accommodations. Little more could I ask for but the peace and quiet of your suitcase.
We got her. We got her.
The sky is still dark and the market is empty.
Northbound.
The caravan rolls past rows and rows of familiar paths, the alleys they used to run through, the streets Miss Serja would chase them down. Clothes hanging out to dry pass over her, fish stalls that reek with the lingering scent of yesterday's catch, everything so familiar yet suddenly strange. The kids chase after the caravan like yipping puppies, barking out with excitement, until the caravan crosses the village gates, that invisible line separating their whole little world. And the kids come to a halt.
Goodbye, boss.
Their small shadows close together, becoming a neat and solid row as they watch.
Hey, does the caravan feel heavier than before? Nah, you're just hungry and overthinking things again.
A calm expression reveals nothing.
Your daughter Matilda is in the Foundation. As her mother, it would be easy for you to ask her to retrieve a few materials from the Arcanum Containment Department. What is it that you're hesitating over?
My daughter and I have not spoken for quite some time. Making contact may not be wise.
Then, allow me to give you a reminder. You can't sit on the fence forever. In the end, you'll choose a side.
I am afraid not.
Both Manus Vindicte and the Foundation are my collaborators. It is not so complicated as you imagine. Impatience never leads to successful business, Mr. Forget-Me-Not. Allowing time for consideration is a necessary step.
I see. Then on the fence you'll stay.
Realizing there is no use in continuing, he stands and shakes his head.
Ever since Paris, you have become difficult to contact. And you have grown increasingly distant from our cause.
At the door, he turns back to look at her.
You know very well that you cannot survive the rain alone. You mustn't detach yourself from the world, Madame Boaniche.
The door flies open from a weighty kick.
Tenant!
At the far end of the room, a woman leans out from behind a row of equipment.
You seem flustered, Fleming. I hope you're not in any danger.
Danger? You're the danger. You're not Brett Cossette. You're the daughter of an old fraud. Ada Tennant.
He slams the newspaper clipping down on the table. Tennant arches a brow and strolls to the table. She grabs the newspaper with a casual motion.
Someone to
It's nice.
So way it makes me feel infection. It's almost like a tongue on the back of my neck. I never had a choice, connection. Never had a chance to catch my breath. It's eating up the space between us. It's eating up all remaining doubts. It's filling up the hole inside you. Trying to find a way to let itself out.
Not experience death, seek honor in war.
For king and country! We were supposed to be men of steel, but even scared boys must do their duty.
I want to go home.
Give me something to believe in. Oh, these hands have got a hold on me. Give me something to believe in. As alive as you need me to be. It was fascination, I know, and it might have ended right then at the start. Just a passing glance, just a brief romance, and I might have gone on my way. Empty-hearted, it was fascination, I know. Seeing you alone with the moonlight above, Then I touch your hand, and next moment I kiss you. Fascination turned to love.
His eyes blaze with fanaticism.
That, my dear cousin, is why we must persevere through this calamity, not partake in it. We must bear a loftier charge.
Then you too deserted, cousin.
Do not bind thyself to the rules of mortal men, cousin, for there is no true law but is. In a purified world, under the light of the Lord's mercy, Agnes will return to us. Dost thou understand, cousin?
He doesn't. Not entirely. But in her crumbling world, those final words give her a sliver of hope.
Agnes reviendra si la guerre prend fin.
Come the end of the war, Agnes will return. So long as the war comes to an end. Oh, damn.
In a deserted church, Marianne brushes dust from a gargoyle statue. This church, not far from the village, is now her and Ladislaus's refuge.
It is no longer safe, Agnes. We had no choice but to take a... We had no choice but to take you with us. But here, at least, you may feel God's light shine upon you. I hope you can forgive us.
I shall pray every day.
I will pray for peace, for this war to end, so that you may return. May the Lord hear a sinner's prayer. I understand of our lineage is shallow, I admit.
Isn't that so?
The Ladislas is learning such things. Conviction must hold some truth. I have yet to see, right?
News or rumor. Sometimes, rigorous reports and alley whispers are one and the same.
Notice of the Danube Dawn resumed service. Vienna Pannonian Railways. Vienna Pannonian Railways announced yesterday that after a full year of maintenance, the Danube Dawn will officially resume service next Wednesday. The new train is said to drastically reduce travel time between Istanbul and Vienna, strengthening connections throughout the Danube region. Rumors, of course, soon followed. An engineer, who wished to remain anonymous, claimed the train's remarkable performance might not be entirely due to human work. He reported glimpsing peculiar, critter-like entities near the engine room and wheel bearings, somewhere between a beetle and a firefly in size, dark brown in color, with two slender antennae that glowed faintly red. The workers nicknamed them Scarlet Nightmares.
They seem very fond of staying close to the engines,
he said.
When the machinery runs smoothly, they're lively. When it doesn't, they bunch together and start glowing. Bright reds.
Vienna Pannonian Railways declined to comment. However, several arcanobiology enthusiasts have suggested that these beings are far from ordinary critters. They might, in fact, be familiars of vampires, social volatile creatures said to feed out the blood of laborers.
This isn't a metaphor,
they insisted.
It's real. People have long said that the disappearance of the Danube Dawn's former conductor was connected to a vampire. Now these critters show up, and somehow it's the same story again. Maybe the train itself is a familiar to vampires. If tickets weren't sold out, I'd get on board myself. Maybe even catch a few to show everyone. Hey, don't joke about that.
Whether the so-called vampire familiar theory holds any truth or not, the Danube Dawn will depart on schedule. Will it truly reshape the Danube region's transport network, as promised by Vienna's Pannonian Railways? Has it truly been touched by supernatural power? Only time will tell.
Bianca scans the shelves. There are all kinds of oddities.
Bianca.
I think this will suit you.
Mercurio's voice rings from the shelf near the shop entrance.
What? A dress.
Bianca follows the sound to find Mercurio, holding a gown from the shelf. It's a bold, vibrant dress, with a backless design that would make its wearer the center of attention of any party.
It's beautiful.
Oh!
Yes, it's beautiful.
Bianca takes the dress from Mercurio, draping it over her shoulder to see how it looks.
But when would I wear it? I can do tarot readings in the market in an evening gown. It's not really me.
Bianca examines herself in the mirror, picturing herself dancing in the gown with disco.
It's a bit too much.
With a hint of pity, Bianca hangs the dress back up. Her eyes keep landing on the red dress, but she continues to cruise the shop.
Maybe.
The heart wants what it wants. Rain boots? Probably more comfortable than my heels. They can be kinda heavy, though. The allure of the red dress persists, but she has virtually no occasion to wear it. Bianca ducks her head below the shelf to avoid seeing it again.
Why are there so many songs about rainbows? What's on the other side? Rainbows are visions, but only illusions. Rainbows have nothing to hide. So we've been told, and some choose to believe it. I know they're wrong, wait and see. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. Who said that every wish would be heard and answered when wished on the morning star? Somebody thought of that, and someone believed it. Look what it's done so far. What's so amazing that keeps us stargazing? And what do we think we might see? Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. All of us under its spell. We know that it's probably magic. Have you been half asleep, and have you heard voices? I've heard them calling my name. Is this the sweet sound that calls the young sailors? The voice might be one and the same. I've heard it too many times to ignore it. It's something that I'm supposed to do. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. Da 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 dee da dee. Hey, sincerely wonderful. Good morning from the void. My name is Decaf Nvidia. I am a video game streamer who primarily plays RPG games. I am also a hobby voice actor and singer, so you'll hear me do one or both of those things during the stream. My pronouns are he, they, and today we are playing Reverse 1999. You know, I just realized it's been a while since I did anything with the side of ever since I stopped playing Genshin, but it's nice to be able to focus on one thing for a while. Although it does make me like really confront the chat. Oh, hang on. Speaking of the chat, the YouTube side isn't showing. There we go. Dan asked if I knew Call Me Little Sunshine, and I was not familiar, and we looked it up. It turned out to be a heavy metal song. For those of you who have, I was gonna say for those of you who are like going to my karaoke live streams, you would know that I don't really sing heavy metal music or familiar with the heavy metal music genre. But then I realized, oh wait, nobody watches those, so that's no one. But yeah, heavy metal music isn't necessarily my taste. I prefer soft rock and R&B and soul music. So I don't like seek out heavy metal music. Though full respect to the people who can actually sing it and people who enjoy it. Just not my thing. I do have one heavy metal music song that I sing. And I'll tell you what, if for whatever reason we had a hype train today, I'll go ahead and sing you that one heavy metal song. But, you know, just a heads up that if I end up singing that song, it's not what you think. All of my hype train songs are for trolling, so, you know, just to let you know. Wait, the game audio is not... There we go, okay. For some reason it tells me that there's a red dotted one, but it won't tell me which one. It's this one? Okay, yeah. Hi, boys. Hi, Decaf. Thought you'd be streaming Friday Western time. Ah, yes. That is a bit of a mistake on my part. Because my time zone changes. Oh, actually, the game is visible. Because my time zone changes whenever I go to work, I had accidentally set up my clock to work at the time. So it showed on YouTube that I was streaming at the opposite time zone today, which is not the case. It's a whole thing. My mistake, folks. Sorry about that. Let's see. Speaking of schedule, my blue sky should show the proper time. Yes, it does. Blue sky shows 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is more or less what time it is now, like a half hour past. Let's see, go live, yes. We are live right now at Madison Square Garden. If only. Let's just put this to 3 hours. Yeah. I wonder what song you were singing for Marsha to come home. Ah, yes. I don't know if people will appreciate the song that I'm singing specifically for Marsha, but hopefully Marsha will. We shall see. We shall see. Okay, one of you has a red dot for some reason. I don't know which. Oh, is it you, Mess in Pocket? Who's putting a red dot in my display? Stop it. My ADHD can't handle this. Yearly bookmarks. Is it like keeping track of when I would purchase skins? Oh no, it's like a holiday thing. And Mercury is the only one who's like fully holiday themed. Oh, okay. Is Mercury making my red dot appear? Gotcha. Gotcha games. Ah, the event calendar. I actually saw this already, but guess I'll take a quick glance again. Mulder in the shadow of the mountains. Anecdote? Huh. Okay. Banner for Marsha up until 26th. Banner for Igor starts on the 26th. Same day. Well, probably after reset or something. And their side stories. Huh. I don't see the side stories. Weird. You did your 50 pulls for Marsha, and you immediately won 50-50 first 10 roll. You lost it 50 to Veal in the next 10, got another Marsha and 20 pulls, and in the next, I got double Marsha. Congratulations! Yo, that's awesome. Let's go. So that's what, P4? No, wait. 1 Marsha, second and 10. No, Vila. Vila and 20. So P3. Yeah, P3 Marsha. Nice. It was meant to be. Now, considering you actually went beyond P0 for Marsha, I'm curious if you're going to be rolling for Igor as well. Because if it were me, I would have stopped at the first 10 roll and been like, yep, these are Igor rolls now, and whoever else I would want to roll next. The Saving the Ozone Layer conference was held in 1989. To share its message, Buddy Fairchild held several lectures for his friends in Antarctica. Eee. Ah, yes, I haven't logged in since yesterday. Literally when the stream ended, I haven't logged in since then. Euphoria and Lucidity for Mercuria and Anan Lee. That's right, that's right. Excellent. Tides of Thought. New limited gameplay for 41 days. Oh boy, alright. I'm both looking forward to it and dreading it. I'm nervous-sighted. Wait, my blue sky isn't showing the live thing. There we go, okay. After getting your Marsha, you're really tempted to finally get Calabana. Only ripples until you don't have yet. Only ripples units you don't have yet. Ah. No idea what ripples is, but good luck. If you do end up trying to pull for Calabona. Hey, Medicine Bucket outfit! Let's go! Oh, but I have to get the jukebox first. Okay. Well, I do have the funds for the jukebox. So I could get it now, but I should wait till later. Okay, apparently my activity was maxed out about an hour ago, which means the wilderness is probably the same. So not too bad. I zeroed out my activity like at 11 yesterday, which was about 21 hours earlier. Yeah. So for now, you are saving up to 200 as per usual, as the next character is True Limited. I see. Well, I'm not saving because I plan on swiping. Well, I say that. When I say not saving, technically speaking, I do save in that I don't really roll for portraits unless I really love the character. So if I end up rolling both Marcia and Igor early, any extra rolls would go towards saving, I suppose, towards whatever character that is. Or whoever character that is, I should say. Doing dailies, doing dailies. You're considering the double banner because you missed both Sentinel and Charon. Ah, yeah. Both excellent units. Both mechanically and personality-wise. Though not necessarily essential. Blood Scythe and Dynamo both have a few new characters now that you could easily use in place of those two specifically. You have options. And of course, most things in this game, outside of the like super hard combat stuff, really benefits from having specific 6-star characters. Most. Whatever that Tides of Thought thing is, I assume it's easier with Beryl, or Sentinel, or Charon, or Broom, or whatever. You weren't even going to P3, Marcia. You weren't even going for P3, Marcia. You just did 50 pulls to fulfill the 50 pull thing on the Battle Pass. Ah. Doesn't the Battle Pass last like 40 days, though? Oh, because you're skipping Igor, that's why. Okay, yes, I understand. You're skipping Igor, so you said might as well just roll all 50 for Marcia. Okay. Yeah, makes sense. Alright, today's only Friday, so I still have plenty of time to be a bit picky about what I trade for the weekly. As for Dreamwell, I am broke, so yeah, I guess I won't be doing Dreamwell for at least 12 more days. Until such time that I have an excess of at least 10 million again, I wouldn't do Dreamwell super regularly like I did before. It only took me like, what, 2 months to run out of Jigjog coins for Dreamwell. It's pretty dang cool. I'm waiting for the rain. I'm bracing for the thunder. Okay, we'll use a little bit of our activity here, so it's not capped out like that the whole time. To do another one of our dailies with some extra activity on top to get a little bit more Numa. There we go. You really do love Marcia, so it did make you happy. Yeah, that's the important thing. Dan says, I only started the first few nodes of the new chapter thus far. Without going into detail, I'm hoping that it won't be as dark as chapter 11, and Rebuska, hold my potion. Yeah, here's hoping. From what little I've seen, and it's because I rarely seek out anything in advance. Like, I haven't seen any of the trailers up to this point, and I will be taking out my earphones when the trailer plays when I click on the thing. Supposedly, it's supposed to have some kind of like anti-war sentiment, and that's the only thing I know about this chapter. Well, I don't have Medicine Pocket right now. I mean, there's skin. I have Medicine Pocket, obviously. I don't have Medicine Pocket skin right now. I could buy it, but I shouldn't yet. I should wait until my next paycheck on the 20th. I still gotta pay the artists for all their work on the animatic music video collab, and I've been having some issue with my bank where they're not like letting me do international transfers, so I've been like, on this whole back and forth with them being like, I've been doing international transfers the past 3 years. What's different about this one? Ah, well. I've actually been thinking about opening a new bank anyway, so maybe that'll me actually pay the creatives properly. Hey, Demerico, welcome in. Speaking of, look forward to the animatic music video collab coming out soon. It will be featuring Igor and Erd, and we'll be covering the song Something So Pure from a musical podcast. Damn, that Pokey looks good. Pokey? Pokey? Huh. Oh, pockets. Medicine pockets. Gift from the Allies. Ooh. I'm gonna get this, and this, and this. I can actually afford it. And... ooh, what's this? A gift for old friends. Used to get a selected garment of advanced garment quality from designated collections. Duplicate garments will be converted to either 1080 or 880 crystal drops. Oh! So you can either get outfits of characters you really like, or you can get the equivalent amount in rolls. Wait, selected, right? Or is it random? If it's random... yeah, you get to choose. Okay. So you can actually choose to like get a duplicate and just get rolls instead. 1080 is about 6 or 7. How many is that actually? 900. 1080. Yeah, it's about 6. It's about 6 rolls for $5, which is pretty dang good. Because normally you get 5 rolls for... no, sorry, that's double. Never mind. Okay, so it'd probably be better to like just get the outfit then. Because this one gives you 5 rolls for $6. No, wait. I cut it in half for some reason in my brain. 6 for 5 versus 5 for 5. Well, actually 5 for 6. So yeah, if you choose to get duplicates of like the advanced garment, you get 6 rolls, and then you can choose to get the duplicate of a normal garment and get another almost 5 rolls. Close enough. So like 10-ish rolls if you want to roll the gacha instead. I'm gonna get this and this, but these two I will wait until like close to the end of the patch. Not for any mechanical reason. Well, actually, yeah, some slight mechanical reason. I have some characters I want to R15 because I really like them. But mostly for this gluttony piece, because I would like to level up a lot of Psy Cubes. They've thrown a lot at me since the beginning of the game. Okay, what else? I have about 3 months of Roaring Months. I'm not gonna buy any more of that for a while. You guys can probably guess why I got 3 months of Roaring Month in advance. And her name is Beryl. Ah, this thing. This old chestnut. Let's see. This is a furniture piece? No, it's a suitcase piece. Okay. Oh, this is the one I can only buy with the glow shard thing. Okay. I'll get this. Yoink. Wish you could have gone Roaring Season, but it wasn't that good. Let's see. Oh, now I can't afford it. Well, guess I'm gonna be getting this thing again. But close to the end of the month. No rush. Okay, since I'm already getting that anyway. Oh, but I really want this suitcase. No, it's okay, Decaf. Save money for food. get some old tickets in us. Very good. Huh. A lotus boat. That costs old ticket instead of glow shards. Nice. I'll take it. I was planning on getting an exquisite insight casket, but the conversion rate is not super great compared to activity used for just like farming it regularly. Boat. I'm on a boat. I'm on a boat. I don't remember rolling to get that track out the lost thing, but I guess I must have at some point. Okay, so future plans on spending actual money on a gacha game aside.
Since we don't have eyes.
Dailies are not yet done. I have to use a bit more activity, which we'll be doing probably today when we get to the story. So before we do that, of course we gotta roll. Oh wait, what's this about? Ripples on the water, guaranteeing how this banner carries over the next banner the same name. The first 10 summon is only 7. Oh, cool. Yes, more result, please. Impromptu and rank up. I know the, like, meta thing to do would probably be to choose Mercuria specifically. Because Mercuria has her Euphoria out, and she has all this rank up stuff. But I really want to get a portrait of Isolde to make the fight at 1,000 meters of Reverie depths a bit easier. All right, let's do a mini ritual roll here. I just put the mic away from my face because it's gonna get loud, and turn off the filter that I put on my voice. Okay. Nope. No dice. Well, that is the only 10 roll I'm doing for her. Until next time, Ripples on the Water. Until next time. But Isolde's road to P5 is more appealing. It would be, if I were rich. If I were a rich man. Na, 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 na. Yes, I'd have all the money in the world. All the money in the world. Okay, the Oath Unyielding. Marcia. Well, if we're gonna roll for the featured character, it's gotta be a ritual roll. So let me go ahead and pull up the song that I was planning to sing for her. I don't know how well this will work, considering it's supposed to be a duet song, but I feel it's fitting, so might as well. And if this song doesn't work, then I do have a backup. We have 70 rolls here, so we're guaranteed a 6-star, if not Marcia. So we shall see. This is the worst team I have ever played with in my life. When we finally get on the point, everyone's eyes. Oh, hang on. I didn't like how I sang that last one. When we finally get on the point, everyone dies. Yeah, there you go. This is the worst team I have ever played with in my life. When we finally get on the point, everyone's eyes. I understand that every now and then a team won't click. When it comes to you, I don't think I can sympathize. Should've picked Mercy. Should've picked any kind of support. We ended up losing, and it's all your fault. You should learn how this game works. Should've been helping.
case of yours. You carried it through the fires of war, yet inside it is a place of joy and comfort. That fact alone fills me with wonder.
Holy cow, that was lucky. That was our first end roll. I have like 2.5 minutes of song left. Now do another, maybe get another. No, that's okay. I'm not planning to get portraits or anything like that. I'll save it for Igor. And then I guess the extra rolls that I have will go towards that 200 for actually I don't know the name of the character. The True Limited that you're talking about, Weiss. Like, why was I trying to remember? I don't know it. Welcome home, Marsha. Welcome home. Marsha pull echoed through the planet. The thunder hit loud just now. Perfect timing. Almost everyone you interacted with had her on pity or less. You believe in Marsha on less than 80 pulls. Yep. We got her in our first 10 roll. But I do think I had pity beforehand. So it wasn't at like 0 pity or anything like that. No, it was on 0 pity. Yep. I rolled broom in my last 10 roll apparently. There you go. Okay, well, I guess these guys are going to Igor. Hopefully Igor doesn't take 140 rolls, and I can use the rest for whatever True Limited comes next. Yeah, True Limited coming. Won't say the name unless you don't mind. I don't mind. I don't seek it out, but also I don't care about spoilers. I'm not gonna live long enough to like have most spoilers affect me. So in 3.4, Paper Heron is the name. Ah. What patch are we in now?
It's quiet.
I actually lost track.
Like those many moments in that store window.
Like, legitimately, I don't know what we're in right now. 3.3. Thank you. Okay, so it is the next patch. In like 44 days or something. Okay, if you guys don't mind, I'm just gonna go ahead and like do one part of the song after this. Because like, it happened so early. ADHD wants closure, you know? So I'll just do like the last part of the song. Maybe I'll be Tracer. What about Widowmaker? I'm already Widowmaker. I'll be Bastion, Nerf Bastion. Your rights of Winston. I wanna be Winston. Guess I'll be Genji. I'm already Genji. Then I'll be McCree. I already chose McCree. I have an idea. What's your idea? You should be. I'm not gonna be Mercy. I'm not gonna be any kind of support. Ended up losing, and it's all your fault. You should learn how this works. I'm not gonna be Mercy. Should have picked any kind of support. We ended up losing, and you got all mad. You should learn how this game works. Mixed up the line there, but hey, there you go. Now my ADHD brain can have closure and not get this stuck in my head for the next 3 weeks. 3.4 already? We just had limited barrel. Have they always been this quick with limited units? Yes. Yes, I believe so. It's like every other patch or every 2 patches, I think, we've had a true limited. Although the very first true limited came out after like... What was it? I think Madame Lucy was the first one, or Junangje. I forgot who came first. But that was like the 6th month and the year anniversary. Change of plans, actually, Demerico says. Not sure what about, but good luck. Okay. Every 3 patches was the usual, but then AC collab kind of messed things up. So this time it's 2. Oh, it's because of the AC collab, I see.
Bonjour, Bertin. I like your hat.
So it's supposed to be 2 patches in between, and 37 was originally going to be this Carnival's Limited. Oh. Huh. Wait, 37. 37's True Limited? I don't remember that.
You're right on time. I was just about to start my
I'm thinking about it,
meditation
Mercuria. I'm
practice.
thinking about it.
Come.
But no, we gotta build Marcia first, because we're going to be playing her in the story. Possibly alone, depending on how the story goes. Excuse me. Hello, Marcia.
Your poised, gentle footsteps are music to my ears. As a medic, you know what footsteps can signify. When they come fast and heavy, they often carry death on a stretcher.
Burton knock. Oh, she's a burn unit. Cool. Inflicts 3 stacks of burn on target hit. Gain a stack of pain recompense. So critical up. I know a little bit about her now because I was watching Shiny stream earlier. And Shiny was watching the streamer I don't like but has good advice. I shall not name them because my beef with them is my own. Let's see. Consume a stack of frontline care. Ah, it's a shield. Okay. To cast a rank 1 Burden Unspoken. What's Burden Unspoken? Oh, it's basically just like casting the shield again every time they lose a shield. Okay, sure. Kind of like Medicine Pocket, Medicine Pocket's Euphoria, or Miss You Babble or Kipperina. She is the fusion of Fatutu and Kipperina. Oh, does she distribute health? She is basically Kipperina for Lingering Glow. Ah. Oh yeah, I guess Burn does work well with Lingering Glow, doesn't it? If a target is already holding a shield, the value of the shield is times the target's existing shield, value of 650% of her HP, and shield duration up to 3 rounds, and holding the shield, allies gain damage, take a reduction up. Cool. Where does it say that it distributes the health? Or is that a different thing? She works everywhere outside of Blood Tithe. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, most healers do. They're healers by like the nature of their role, kind of working in pretty much whatever team you want. Healer shielders, sorry. Supports, not just healers specifically. Supports. Gain a stack of pains, recompense, and deals another stack of pains, recompense. Huh. And deals 750% higher damage to all enemies, inflicting 4 stacks of burn on target's hits. After attacking, consume up to 5 stacks of pains recompense, and grants the same number of Discipline Forge to all allies for 3 rounds. Ah, further critical rate and critical damage up. Ooh. Okay. So if I put her on a team with Spathodea will hit harder. Heck yeah, let's go. And yes, I know, Spathodea isn't meta, but I don't care. She's really cool. Let's see. Lingering Glow, mutually exclusive Blood Scythe whenever an enemy is afflicted with Burn or Halo. When Marcia enters battle, grant a shield automatically. Okay, Number of Morning Prayer. 1, 2, 3 Lingering Glow allies are present. So, Isolde and Beryl and herself. The number of Lingering Glow characters on the field stacks up, increasing our accumulation rate. Okay. Hot dang. That's really good. At the start of the round, Marcia gains 2 stacks of frontline care, dispelling 1 type of control from any allies under control effects. Now, the only unfortunate thing is that I don't think she's compatible with Jay. Like, she's already a shielder, so I would, like, swap out Medicine Pocket for Marcia in my Lingering Glow team. But Jay still doesn't really have a way to, like, combine his shield and his counter effects with other, like, shield characters. So unfortunately, Jay will still be benched for now. I really hope we get a Euphoria for Jay soon, where he can actually, like, combine his shield and counter effects with other characters. Is this the first time you have a saved Yuri? Which they made doomed Yuri in gameplay? Yeah. I mean, there's only one way. Before this patch, the best way for you to get to farm metal was to fight Marcia over and over and over again. And I liked that it's a one-on-one fight, and canonically it's the fight where Sentinel puts a bayonet through her hands and into her neck. So you have to, like, if you want to like farm metal, canonically you would bring Sentinel to beat up Marcia over and over again. Relive those memories. Actually, Spathadia will be decent. 5 minute damage with ultimate in the right conditions. That is for future stuff though. Ooh. Demerico said, Decaf said it's cool, no? Yeah. Cool factor is more what I'm looking for, more than numbers. Although I do like seeing number co-op, I will admit. Whenever a stack of frontline care is consumed, Marcia gains a stack of Pain's recompense. At the start of the turn, Marcia inflicts 3 stacks of burn on all enemies. Oh, every turn. Dang. After entering battle, Marcia gains Moxie +1. Scores critical hit or consumes frontline care. Marcia gains Moxie +1. Oh, she just keeps getting Moxie up, so you don't have to use her skills necessarily. She'll just keep getting Moxie anyway. Hopefully she gets something from the Tarot series. Yes, here's hoping. I was this army's tank. Hit me harder, Marianne. Oh man, that's dark. Surely I have some bottles of pages I can open. Yeah. Okay, I'll do a little bit of farming to level her up.
Logic leads the path to victory.
I almost did ×4, wasting a lot of my activity there, but all good. Oh wait, I just remembered. A little bit late. We actually can get materials to level up characters, and specifically Marcia and Igor, from the event shop, can't we? So there's no point in me doing this. I could actually just like buy it from there, probably. Ah well, whatever. Oh, I just ran a silent fight of new reveries, and I'm like, Blue Puck, you dogs.
Let me be the shepherd of your dreams.
Whoops. Oh well, it's nice to see Desert Flannel, Barbara, and Horrorpedia again. I do play Barbara quite often, and every now and again Desert Flannel, but less so than some of the other characters. Not the inside materials though. Oh, okay.
Nice ending. An 8.5 for me.
Thank you, Horrorpedia. Okay, we'll level up as much as we can, and then we'll proceed to the story.
I swore to defend the weak and oppose the wicked. I draw my courage from those words.
Okay. Some cool new stuff. Better shield, better attack. Okay. So I'm pretty sure I know how I'm gonna build her resonance here. I think I'm just gonna pure HP, so that all my characters have like really strong shields. I could also build her in like crit rate shield mix, or crit rate HP mix, so like give her that strong shield and also like make her do like more critical damage at the same time. I don't think she's really doing all that much damage by herself anyway, so it doesn't really matter. She actually scales with attack? Oh, sorry, I misread it. The HP is outside of the parentheses. Sorry, my mistake. Thanks for letting me know, Mariko. Attack is better. There we go, yeah. Value of Martial attack times 650% HP. So HP is like denoting the character on top. Yeah. Recommended, but I don't have it. Alright, which of you knuckleheads put your Psycube in the shop? Huh. Oh, right. They don't come out until the banner comes out. So Igor's will be here at some point. Alright. Guess I'm using all my gluttony for Igor then.
Since we don't have eyes, many awakened arcanists such as...
It is in the event shop, though. Yes, thank you. So if this were I'd put Marcia's Psy Cube, if I had one! Shielders tend to like having 2000 attack, translating into 40 shields. Let's see. Well, let's put some kind of Psy Cube on her.
Your poised, gentle footsteps are music to my ears. As a magic, you know what footsteps can signify.
See.
When they come fast and heavy, they often carry death.
I can
on
play
a
along with
stretcher.
Broom. Right. If J doesn't work. So it would be like Beryl, Isolde, Broom, and Marcia here. So I could give her... Assassination doesn't help us. Then again, I'm really just giving her attack here. Late night attack is technically better at the highest end. Right. That's why I love analysis. Spatadia works. Oh, I could put Spatadia in. Ooh, I actually prefer that. Yeah. Let's go with Elizabeth's. Why not? Although, actually, I guess I could put on a support one instead. Like I could put Robusca's on. Oh wait, this is only if they're mineral? Never mind. Oh wait, no. Yes, the ultimate white one does apply even if it's not mineral. Yes. The buff card would increase attack. Sorry, the buff card? I'm not sure which one that is. Then Flutter Page's Psy Cube for Broom? That little knocker upper is still everywhere. It's above the chimneys. High up the chimneys and above the clouds. I forget how it goes. Late night talk is Spathidia's. Oh, you're talking about Spathidia's Psy Cube, not her character. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Which one is that? Let's see. Late night talk. There we are. Long night talk. Thank you, Demerico. Has 2 or more positive status buffs, damage dealt up. If these are buff incantation, gain attack up. Ah, that is very helpful. E. Higher than the belt. There we go. Higher than the bell tower, and even the clouds. Oh man, the voice acting in this game is really good. Okay, I guess I'll do her resonance a little bit. Oh, did not run ads earlier. Whoops. Also, you can't see YouTube chat again. No! YouTube chat not see visible. There we go. Now you can see dance out on the YouTube side. Say hello, YouTube. Be nice to each other. Dan, it's already better than her. Ah, I can only do up to Insight 1. Level 5 for Insight 1. Alright. Let's clear these away. Let's put a little bit of attack. Just a little bit. I pretty much always do these by myself now. There used to be like a resource I used for all these, but after a while I was just like, I like puzzles. So I would like to figure these out myself. Okay, let's go with that instead. Yeah, no worries, no worries. Even when I'm doing like higher end things, I still just like do my own thing with this one. I mean, it's fine. I would like to put this in, but I don't think I have enough space no matter what I do. Unless... It's this long piece that really messes with me. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 4 in a box. If you fall, I will catch you, you will find me. Yeah, I have to choose. I can either have this one or this one. And these only amount to 1. So I might as well just leave this one out and then do a thing. Wait, no! Aha! Yeah! It worked out! Haha! Let's give her damage bonus and HP up. Why not? Yeah! May the peace be with us. Dan Sada says to Twitch. Sorry if that's not the most exciting thing to watch. I just like doing it. It feels good for my brain. Okay. That's all we can level up for now.
Since we don't have eyes, many awaken.
Let's claim that. And whatever this is.
Since we don't have eyes,
okay.
Many awakened
without further ado,
such as myself,
spoilers ahead.
For being awake when we're actually sleeping. I've been rudely woken up many times, but on the bright side, we can secretly catch a wink or two whenever we'd like.
Pioneer will be on the screen for now. Well, actually, no. We should put Marsha on the screen. She just came out after all. Jump, you delightful Italian stereotype. Jump! By acquisition. There we go. Hello! The Chevalier. Marsha. Alright. So I did the spoiler command here, just to let you guys know. If any of you have not yet played the event story, or want to experience it in a different place other than my stream, it's totally fine. Spoilers ahead for those people who care. I have seen like some snippets of it in other streams, but I don't really have the context for it. But also, I'm not going to live for very much longer, so I don't really care about spoilers. So this is your warning. If you'd like to step off this train, or if you'd like to lurk, totally understandable and totally fine. I will be streaming this for the next like 2-ish hours, give or take. So that's how long I'll be playing. And the next time I'll play this will be tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. For about 6 or 7 or 8 hours. We'll see. I thought you'll get past where I'm at for today's stream. Probably not. I'm pretty slow.
Training, I've learned to embrace silence in the...
Oh, right. This one, though, I will not look at because the trailer tends to give things away.
The outskirts of the city. It's almost like Igor is waiting.
Like, if there is one thing that I'm not actively looking at, it's this. It is this trailer.
Blood pours across the steppe. So much killing. Haven't you had enough?
You may hide from this battle, but what about the storm? The Cavalry Corps can shelter you forever, Meryl.
Many of our soldiers call this land.
Let us seek the path of transcendentality.
You expect me to abandon this place?
Just gonna wait a bit. I don't know how long the trailer is. Probably like a minute or 2 minutes or 3 minutes or something. One of those three. Could be 3 minutes long for all I know. Could have already ended actually, and I'm just like talking over nothing.
To atone for our sins and to defend our home.
A wonderful idea.
I'll need your help too. It isn't about the bloodshed. But if killing Igor paves my way to immortality,
I'm gonna peek.
why the hell not?
No, still going. It's a really long trailer. Why did I put the blindfold over my glasses? I know what, it's fine. This is the reaction content you guys like really enjoy, right? Where the reaction person is just like not actually watching things they're reacting and talking over it. Heck yeah. I'm sure cool things are happening right now. I'll be sure to watch this trailer probably like after or towards the end of my stream tomorrow. I'll watch the trailer because at that point probably they wouldn't like give away the ending. If not, they'd probably only give away like the beginning and the middle sections, which I would most likely, assuming everything goes to plan, be past already. Oh man, look at Igor and Marcia. If I could see them, of course. I'm just guessing. Is the trailer still going? Okay, it's done. Okay. Alright. I can still hear. Well, the earphones were out, so I couldn't hear the game actually. Quick, Decaf can't see. Let's go crazy. Oh, you silly things. Alright. Alright. Oh, look at that! My safe house has supplies already. Oh, because I used a little bit of activity. That's right. Hello, Marcia. Alright. The first thing we're gonna get is Beast Books. Oh, wait. No, you said earlier we don't actually get Beast Books here. Ah, well, I'll get it later. I guess the first thing I would get then would be... let's get materials first. So we can get our insight up sooner rather than later. But I'll level up again, like, at the end of the stream. The transition from trailer to event menu is pretty nice too. You should be able to see it again after the next daily reset. Ah, yes. I'll be sure to keep an eye out for that during our stream tomorrow. So we have In the Name of Chivalry, which we'll be doing on the 21st. And then Igor's side story on the 28th. Gosh dang it, does Syndrome of Science have an unskippable tutorial again? Ah man, okay. And the anecdote on the 14th. You see. The window to other worlds. The Syndrome of Silence has been updated. The slapstick is now available. Ah, okay. Alright. Tap embark solo. I don't want to! Please proceed to enter. I don't want to! Stop making me do things! Select the difficulty to begin your exploration. The higher the difficulty, the more harmonic conscious you'll earn. Ah, Fortissimo, my old friend. Please tap here to proceed. Oh wow, they're like launching people into a difficulty higher than the previously highest difficulty. Jeez. Oh man, good luck casual players, I'm so sorry. Copelia can use different musical instruments, allowing her to enhance different teams with unique abilities. Each instrument synergizes best with particular team archetypes. Tap here to view the recommended archetypes for Slapstick. Characters belonging to a particular archetype are displayed here. Tap track to select team archetype you want to play this run. Oh, it's just the auto team maker. After tapping track, equipment that synergizes with this archetype will be highlighted. Wow, they're really holding the hands of like casual players here. Which, understandable. Some of the game mechanics are getting a bit complex. Tap next to begin your exploration. No! I refuse! Not right now. You're very fun, but I am doing other things. I'm in the middle of something. Haven't gotten into this one yet. Too busy with the new Rev Raise mode. Ah, yes. Okay, so the Neo Chivalry will be available for 20 days. So 7, 14, 21. 7, 14, 21. Yeah, so the 21st would be when we do March side story with the cavalry group. And then the 14th for the anecdote, which I believe is Moldu. And then the 28th for Igor's anecdote, side story. So hopefully some of you folks will join us live for that. That's always a lot of fun. But if not, I will continue to upload on YouTube the edited VODs. I do have to apologize. I haven't finished editing the latest batch of side stories, which is Broom side story. Unfortunately, work has been really, really, really bad in terms of like how busy it is, but also really good in terms of pay. And then I'm doing overtime every day for the past week, and also like pre-overtime. So I haven't really had time to like edit as much as I want to between like the start of the stream and now, and also getting enough sleep every day. So prioritizing our health, I have like decided to take yesterday off and we'll upload the next part today instead. Get our German and Russian accents ready. Alright, we'll do our best. Okay, right. We've delayed long enough. Or rather, Cinderella Silence has stolen our time for long enough. Let's start the campaign's tale. Dan says, I still like the gameplay, but tutorials are pretty standard JRPG genre fare. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Every good JRPG has like a 5-hour tutorial. And you know, mini tutorials sprinkled throughout the game. That being said, I could not live without it because I'm not very good at picking up on context clues. So diegetic games are very hard for me because I have a really hard time understanding what's a clue for like tutorials that's like within the mechanics of the game, and what is me like overthinking running into a corner and pressing the wrong button all at once. Wait, I already have these? What? Oh, because they're outside of the... They're outside of this event. Right, it's the main patch. Yes. So, clearing story mode. Use activity. You got it. Spend, you big spender. And do the creation queue a couple more times. Okay. Clue updated.
The relation network records relationships and relevant intel in the campaign's tale. Three types of relationships exist between characters, represented by 3 different colored lines. Check character intel and detailed relationship networks here. Intel updates as the story progresses.
Well, hopefully it glows too, because I need the red dots to like tell me what's new. Pussycat. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Verdun Foundation. Clue summary. Mr. Krea's letter mentions information on Erd, hidden in Beregrad on the eastern front. Hidden in Beregrad on the eastern front, which is also where Lilia lost contact with the Foundation. To investigate Erd's whereabouts and ensure Lilia's safety, Team Timekeeper must head to the eastern front.
To be discovered. Right, we saw in the very first War Room disc that Lilias es una ledunvee crashed into the war front. Okay, I can't click on Soneto here. He's just part of the background, as per usual. Soneto likes staying in Verdun shadow, for better or for worse. Friendly, neutral, hostile.
Why is Manus Vindictae neutral and the Xeno Cavalry hostile? Or is it just... Oh, it's a different color. Never mind. It's stars. I think. Well, we'll see more when it pops up. Ah. No strategic sandbox for me. Not yet. Part 1. Quiet is the riverbank. And quiet flows the river. And quickly fires the bullet. Well, seeing as I am bad at this game, we might as well start in breezy difficulty. Not kidding. Can you imagine? Okay, I appreciate they actually put a battle at the beginning here. Because most folks, if they're like logging into the game for the first time, after they reset and maintenance, would have a lot of activity to burn and might want to spend it here first. A horse? Of course.
Did you see the bandits?
Not even a sign, just some chipmunks.
Ah, hello, Lilia.
Think we should take a rest, Lieutenant? Sun's beating down and we need to get the horses watered. We've gone quite a way farther than the assigned watch point. Even if we can push on, the horses can't. Never exhaust your horse, remember.
Okay, Sergey here is an NPC with quite a lot of detail and eyes. Now, having eyes is a plus in the world of Reverse 999. It means you are less likely to die. On the other hand, a lot of characters have gotten eyes, and not all of them have survived. In fact, a lot of the NPCs now have eyes. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and put you in the maybe pile for the Deadpool right now. Here's hoping you make it to the end, Sergey. Well, at least the end of this patch, if not the end of the arc.
Fine, take a break, team. And Sergey, if you shine the light of that telescope into my eyes one more time...
You're gonna die?
The last thing you'll see is a missile to the face. Understood?
Alright. Monkey's paw.
Understood, Lieutenant.
Alright. So, keep an eye out for a missile hitting Sergey when he uses the spyglass. Oh, sorry. The next time he shines a light into Lilia's eyes. It's either a Chekhov's gun and a literary foreshadowing, or it's just a random jokey line. This is the way that Lilia bonds with people. Threatens them. Lieutenant Lilia retracts the telescope and hands it to Sergey. She hops off her horse and pulls a handful of oats from her saddlebag. Epona? The horse snores as it eats, then nudges Lilia's neck affectionately with its nose. It has been ages since you actually ran Lilia on your team, but she'd be a shoo-in for Bullet meta. Ooh. Is Bullet finally viable as a playstyle? Not that it wasn't before, but it was mostly viable in the series of Dusts, because that's where they give you all the like cool bonus effects. Speaking of, I still don't have the last secret ending there. I should get to that at some point.
Hey, soldier, you want some more?
Just as she reaches for more feed, Sergey leans in.
This your first time riding this horse, Lieutenant?
The Ryashi theme. And also, Sergey got a full character sprite. That improves his chance of living significantly. But unfortunately, they made him handsome, which lowers that even more than his chances improved just now. I'm sorry, Sergey. It was nice knowing you.
Yeah, he's a hungry fella.
No, he's just greedy. Uses the same trick on all the new riders. If he wants something else to eat, he'll have to find it himself.
Oh, little liar. You heard him. No more oats for you. Go get some water.
Lilia pats his neck a little harder. Denied another bite, the horse lowers its head before giving Sergei a dejected snort.
Leave him to me, Lieutenant.
Ah, you don't have a character sprite. So... yeah. Another soldier steps forward, unfastens the flying broomstick from its saddle, and leads the disgruntled horse down to the river for a drink. Lilia sets the broom down beside her. In the unseasonably warm air, she catches a dry scent, sharp, with river water and wormwood.
This feels wrong, doesn't it? It really shouldn't be this warm. Ever seen a November like this, Lieutenant?
Yeah, but on the other side of the world. This is weird for sure.
Right. The world of Reverse 1999 has had some weird weather things. Outside of the storm, of course, but like... sometimes the weather doesn't really match the timeline they're in. Could also just be heat from bombs, and you know... greenhouse gases from said bombs.
Usually, the snow would be thick by now. But this feels like early autumn still.
The newly enlisted cavalryman lifts a hand to wipe the sweat from his forehead, then points to the river, its surface glowing with a greenish light.
The dawn would usually be frozen over in the shallower parts too. We'd be able to walk right over it.
So it's supposed to be cold enough for water to freeze, but it's warm. And you all are wearing jackets. Timeline all messed up since the World War I ended 2 years too late. Right. A lot of things that are not quite right.
The meander's just a little farther. Berigrad would be too, if we could just cross it. You been to the city?
Oh, hey CDS-san. Welcome in. The city. To the people of the slope. The city. To the people of the steppe. These words mean Berigrad.
Yeah, to go to the Foundation branch. Delivering letters, dealing with procedures. Annoying stuff like that.
Oh, speaking of letters. My townsfolk sent some back from the front. Seems they're on their way home.
Oh. I wonder if the preview notes were meant between Sergei and his, like, home village. Sergei shakes his head, seemingly unhappy with the idea.
What? They beat on you or something?
Why'd you say that? I couldn't be happier to have them home safe.
Aw. I mean, that is actually very good considering the timeline the period we're in. For a small town soldier's village to still be standing, despite being in a war zone. It's pretty good luck.
It's just... it should be farming season, but they'll come back to find nothing to farm.
Because of the weather. He squats down, grabs a fistful of the grass beneath his feet.
The weather was just right last year, but something went seriously wrong. It grew fast, tall too, but didn't make any seed at all.
Huh. That's... weird.
Our summer harvest was a complete disaster. The barns are almost empty. At least they won't starve to death at the front.
Well, there's that. Seedless plants. What the heck? Kinda makes you think of Druvis and the dead plants in the forest that don't come back after being reversed. They're just refusing to germinate. So we know the Manus Vindictae have been here 2 years ahead of us, or they did something, like they planned ahead. So I wonder if... Well, actually, most likely, this is tied to the Manus, for sure.
But Manus Vindictae could strike at any time out there. Probably safer for them to come back.
When Sanso and company joined Manus and traveled back in time. I'm not sure who that is, but I'm assuming it's some kind of reference.
Do you think the Manus will reach the dawn?
Oh, for sure.
Hard to say. The main force is in Western Europe for now. But the Manus are like rats. Who knows where they might show up next?
They always find the most inconvenient place, don't they? Also, rats mention. Hehe. Yeah, my Shiny Bot TV emotes are broken because I'm like trying to figure out the thing with the bank as to why they're not letting me pay for things online. Yeah, I think maybe I'll do it today or... No, I'll do it on Monday. On Monday, I'll visit my new bank.
I swear I did more fighting during training than in actual service.
That's a good thing. The young Cossack scratches at the few thin hairs on his upper lip. The boy's best attempt at any kind of mustache.
All I do is wait around for orders, and this one's just stupid. Find out where the bandits are hiding. Are you serious?
I mean, it's important.
You're telling me we have to find just a few dozen people who only come out at night somewhere in all this forest. They may as well have us search for a needle in a haystack.
So what do you think real war is like?
Oh, I know what it's like. All the men in my family have fought on the battlefield. Мой дедушка, papa, и брат.
And they're all alive? He dodges the question, fixing his eyes on the flying broom Lilia always carries.
Next ford's a few kilometers off yet. Why don't you just fly over and take a look? It'll be a heck of a lot faster. Be able to return to camp before dark.
Red 38 isn't fueled by grass like one of your horses. And its flight time is measured in minutes, not hours.
Right.
Or are you trying to keep me grounded if we get into a fight?
So for those who know the lore, the Es una la Dunveye, its technology was based on Madame Lucy's, like one of her obsession projects of being able to have humans and Arcanists take flight. And they resolved it by putting essentially a small generator inside of the flying implement or tool. And mostly it's used by Arcanists because Arcanists are able to like power it again. Up until a certain point though, it was powered by literally a generator like tying it up like a kite. But they were able to figure out how to at least give it a couple hours of battery. Sorry, not even hours. Minutes of battery.
I know. Why don't you teach me to fly a broomstick and apply for a new S101VE? Then we can take turns scouting.
Yes.
Oh, I'd love to see your face when you fall from the sky. But I'd rather not tell your commander that his cavalryman broke a leg flying my broom.
Also, small thing. I actually learned how to say S1 Ladinvaye from trying to like voice act the war room. I said S1 Ladinvaye over and over and over and over again until I could actually say it. Goodness knows, it does not look at all like how it looks here, and I don't speak or read Russian, so I just mimicked what Lilia said. S1 Ladinvaye. I assume this B is the Linvaya, but I'm not sure. And this is the S. And then 01 is Uno.
It's not like you're any better. If it weren't for Colonel Stjernova, you'd have gone face first in the dirt your first day on a horse. I, on the other hand, was regularly riding from my village to Berigrad with sacks full of beets at half your age.
Sergey? Lilia was flying at half her current age. But then again, you know, horse riding skills are translatable, so, you know, you have potential.
Broomsticks aren't horses. And if I catch you sneaking in to steal it at night, you're a dead man. Got it?
Oh, that's a serious threat this time.
You're right to warn him, Lieutenant. Sergei has been stealing since he was a kid.
The cavalryman returns with the horse, just in time to join the verbal beating.
Just last year he tried to nab our fishnet. My dedushka caught him, of course. Nearly broke Sergei's hand when he wrestled it from him.
The other cavalryman bursts into laughter as Sergei's face flushes beet red. He turns away but barks in a hasty rebuttal.
Shut up! It's not like he ever used it anyway.
But he can't stop the taunts. The cavalrymen take obvious delight in dredging up his old scandals one by one.
Blin, stop making things up about me. Ah, I can't stand it here. You know what? When I get back, I'm going straight to the commander to get transferred to the Prisklonная company.
You mean the 5th Company? Isn't their commander your old rival in love?
Even louder laughter erupts from the Cossacks. Ignoring the rowdy banter, Lily lifts her gaze to the heavy clouds drifting beyond the river, like white fortresses floating in the sky. Dry, warm air across the plain, driving the floating castles forward and tugging at Lilia's sweat-soaked hair.
Already sweating. This heat's not normal. No one in the Foundation got the time to look into this?
Thanks for the refresher. I read Lucy's story a few patches ago, but didn't connect it to Lilia at all. Yeah. When you think about it, Madame Lucy is the reason Lilia can fly in the first place. Well, Madame Lucy and 200 years of human innovation. It's a really heartwarming story. It's incredibly inspiring.
Maybe they'll send Vertin. That wouldn't be so bad.
Her eyes are drawn to the merging line between earth and sky, a view she could never have seen from the Foundation, hidden away in the mountains. Then, along the slope, black figures burst into view, tearing ragged gaps into the horizon.
Huh? Sergei!
Someone call me?
Me. You got the telescope, right? Hand it over.
What's that, Lieutenant? I can't hear you.
I said...
A bullet tears through Sergei, the price for a moment of carelessness.
Blin!
There you go, Sergei. You wanted to see real combat, right? This is what you wanted, right? Oh my goodness. Before the cavalryman can even react, Sergei has collapsed onto his back. The plane explodes to gunfire, screaming horses and panic shouts. Among the chaos, Red 38 roars to life. Above the step, Lily kicks off, circling low to draw the enemy's fire.
Bandits! Across the river! Sasha, get Sergei behind the rocks.
That is helpful.
The rest of you cover fire in this direction. Empty a clip and mount your horses.
Copy. What about you, Lieutenant?
I'll take a little trip to their rear. Stand back! Wouldn't want to swallow my exhaust.
Seconds later, the battle-tested Esunodunvaya saw us 100 feet in the air, effortlessly
Let's
carrying,
see what you got.
in spite of her enemies. Ah, that's how you're fighting already. Gotcha. I completely when they mentioned bandits, I completely missed or forgot that we were actually doing a fight. Okay, okay. Let's do a story team here. And remove everyone first. Okay. We'll put Lilia in.
No wingman is needed.
No wingman is needed. So she says, but maybe I should bring... Xeno soldiers. Maybe. Mulder, Sentinel, Jay, Marsha. Who would make sense to be here? I guess no one really. She's kind of on her own. Alright. Let's do it then. Loyalty Seeker. When attacked by air support or a rank 2 plus incantation, dispel all this unit's channel statuses. Huh. Air support? What's that about? I don't think Lily has any air support thing, so this must be like a stage effect. Alright. Let's go ahead and find out. No flavor text for these guys, I guess. They're too low level. Yeah, I'll use Unfinished June.
Look at my back.
Alright. Let's get it on.
Wanna watch the aerial stunts? Right win.
Whee!
Haven't you eaten?
If this proves too strong for me, I guess I could bring... I'll bring Name Day.
Fine. Don't blink.
Do 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 do. Burn that. Let's cast an ultimate, shall we?
Сколько побед. Swallow my exhaust.
Do your best, Delia. Do your best. Yeah, earlier, I think it was Weiss who said, I doubt that I'll get past where they are at the end of my stream. We're still at we're still at part 1 after like 30 minutes, so yeah, I'm pretty sure, right?
Хорошо.
Rank 3, let's go!
Uh-oh.
Yeah! Struggle to your last, Delia. And yes, this is the Euphoria version of Lilia, so she is somewhat stronger. Alright, we got some bullets. Not really sure what the air support thing was about. As far as I can tell, there's no, like, mechanics like that in here. No. Okay. Let's do that.
Don't blink.
Think we got this?
Wanna watch the aerial stunts? Oh.
Ah, so close. Oh wait, follow up? Yeah, let's go! Sheesh!
ВДВ. Сколько побед.
Is it all the fights? You'll read the other half of the story later, but there are 25 parts. Oh, then yeah, Weiss, I definitely won't get to where you are by the end of my stream today.
Red 38 is about to return.
Mm-hmm. Good job, Lilia. You soloed those bandits. Okay, let's go check on Sergei, see if he's still alive. The brief exchange at the fire ends quickly under air superiority. The riverside grows quiet once again. Lydia hovers above, keeping a bird's eye view of the area.
2 bandits down, last 3 heading north. Looks like they're taking cover in the woods.
Anything can happen
Only
in
one
the
injured
woods.
and Stash is with him. Nothing to worry about there. Rest are headed to the fort. They can deal with the down 2.
Lydia turns in the direction of the fleeing bandits.
I'll find their hideout.
The shadows of the trees may veil the ground below, but they cannot stop the eagle that soars above. Most of the yellowing leaves have been swept away by the autumn wind, leaving the slender branches tossing in all directions, like a sparse web strung up in the sky.
Come on, can't you run faster? Wasting my time.
The thrill of the hunt! For a pilot accustomed to the high speeds of the S-1 this hunt is closer to herding livestock.
At this rate, I'll have time to spare for a drink.
There you go. A black cloud explodes beside her ear. Then another, and a third. Hundreds of tiny metal fragments slice countless cuts into her clothes.
Triple A? How the hell did they get that?
How do you think? Who would give this entire war advanced weapons that shouldn't exist in this time? I wonder. I wonder. Could be anyone. She drops down. Flying solo, the tips of the branches nearly catch her as she presses on towards the source.
Just a little closer. Let me see what you're hiding in there.
Bare branches slice her view into fragments. Black smoke smears everything dark. But her determination grants her a fleeting instant. Just enough for her to catch sight of a small glade where an anti-aircraft gun stands. By the way, in case you guys are wondering why I'm reading this in a British accent, I find that if I'm doing a different accent, I can actually slow down my pace. Because I learned that my bipolar disorder is part of the reason why I slur my words so much and speed up my speech. So this is an exercise to like slow down.
Gotcha.
She pulls the S-1 upward, driving its heavy clouds at a near vertical angle.
Weapons not from this era. No way bandits could get their hands on it. Yeah, there's no mistaking the model. Automatic anti-aircraft gun 37. ACP-37. It's Xeno. Need to report this to the commander. Vertint will want to know too. Huh?
Her broom isn't been hit. It's failing. No!
No, no, no. Not now, buddy. Please get me clear of the woods.
It is too late. She has already pushed the broom beyond its limits. She is falling fast.
This is bad. It's really bad. Steady.
Not good. End of part 1. Ah. Our first traces. Okay. Let me put in the order for my food real quick and then we'll take a look at that. I have to get dinner. So, that is on its way. Forget the Tavernier curse. Forget the Tavernier curse. Ever since Tooth Fairy, we've been dealing with a vehicle crash curse. Din din, indeed, Weiss. Trying to take care of ourselves, you know? Okay. Battlefield recording. We have heard this old friend's voice before. Read the report. Huh. Who could that be? Ah, it's Ilya's voice. Okay. Go to the war room fluff text later. There's a lot to read. Ooh. Okay, looking forward to it. Okay, submitting organization is the St. Paolo Foundation via the Timekeeper. Okay. So the one who wrote this report is part of Timekeeper Squad? Alright. I guess I'll just read this in Verton's voice then. Xeno Arms Academy Recording Restoration Reports. File number Xeno 201124. Submitting organization, the St. Paolo Foundation, via Timekeeper. Classification level 4, non-classified. File status, partial irreversible data loss. Restoration date, November 24, 1920. Do dates mean anything anymore? Technology notes on restoration. The Xeno audio restoration technique is based on hypotheses derived from the arcane theory of resonance particles. According to documented research, sound waves converted to the communicator leave microscopic arcane vibrations in surrounding media during transmission. When environmental materials, metal oxide layers, residual electrical fields, or air density gradients are reactivated, these disturbances can be reconstructed into audible signals through phase differences at extremely low frequencies. When portions of the signal exhibit semantic drift or narrative gaps due to disruption, the restored text represents a reconstructed version obtained through multiple iterative retranslations. Cross-referencing confirms the restoration achieves 99.97% accuracy compared to original recording. Restoration reports. I have been on a mission on the Eastern Front, on direct orders of Admiral Som. Guess what I found? Guess what I found? And I can't read this. A Xeno outpost at jurisdiction. As far as I'm aware, a Xeno outpost at jurisdiction. As far as I'm aware, Xeno hasn't developed any forces at this location. From the looks of it, I think it's the Igor rebels. Details remain unclear. I will determine the next steps after consulting with the commander. If you're interested in Igor's movements, call me back as soon as you can. Additional notes. Sound wave comparison results indicate a 96.34% match to Lieutenant Ilya's vocal sample in the Xeno database, confirming the speaker's identity with high confidence. Analysis suggests the primary communicator experienced 2 sudden interferences. The nature of the interference remains undetermined. The Prophet Frontline. Slide political interest. The Prophet Frontline. Slide political interests between lines of pleasantries, like an eel slipping through kelp. That is how the big shots always talk. Listen in. Admiral Som. And Irenai. A conversation among big shots. Inside a Foundation office, the sound of a ringing communicator interrupts a briefing. Irenai glances at the device, a direct line to Xeno headquarters. He nods, signaling the committee member to wrap up mid-report. Once the door closes, he picks up.
Some here. According to Ivan's reports, the cavalry has been harassed by bandits for weeks. Oh? Are these bandits connected to Manus?
Oh, wait, there's another person talking. Oh? Are these bandits connected to the Manus?
No evidence of that. More like a mix of local warlords and scattered gangs. Though a couple of the rapidly growing factions seem suspicious. Have your people maintain surveillance. Contact the Foundation the moment anything develops. We will send in reinforcements.
Irenei is rarely this cooperative, but Psalm knows he can't stake the entire step's fate on so-called reinforcements.
Oh, wait, this guy. Okay. No need. Ivan has enough manpower. Assuming the cavalry corps can be fully trusted. I looked into Commander Ivan. He was a trusted subordinate to that former admiral. Plus, I heard they are both from the Dawn River region. I will handle him.
Psalm firmly cuts off his attempt at political maneuvering.
I hope you understand that Dawn River region is a critical component of the Foundation strategy. To ensure downstream stability and the safety of our new recruits, supporting the cavalry corps is our top priority. The leader of the Hawks leaves no room for argument.
Oh, this Irenei talking.
I hope you understand that Dawn River region is a critical component of the Foundation strategy. To ensure downstream stability and the safety of our new recruits, supporting the cavalry corps is our top priority. The leader
of the Hawks leaves no room for argument.
Save it. Since 1999, I've dealt with more politicians like you than I smoke cigarettes. The Dawn is just a crack in the dam. What really matters is the line of battle along the Black Sea and the Baltic Sea, right? Stay in touch, Admiral.
After the call ends, Irenei straightens in his chair, drumming his fingers against the desk. He begins to ponder. Could this small crack pose a risk of total collapse?
Perhaps.
Ah, good, there are red dots. Lilia follows Admiral Psalm's orders and heads alone to the Eastern Front on a mission. She discovers some possible traces of the Xeno rebels. However, due to a suspected equipment malfunction, she loses contact with the Foundation before she can relay any specific details. Sergei, Xeno Cavalry. Sergei is a soldier locally recruited by the Xeno Cavalry. He comes from a village in the Dawn River Basin with a long family history of military service. After unusual climate conditions caused crop failures, he joined the Xeno Cavalry to hunt down local bandits. He has an optimistic nature.
And he'll definitely live to the end.
Trust.
Hello, Sandbox. Oh, wait. This is the stuff you told me to, like, read later? The Sandbox in the war room? Okay, yeah. We'll save it for tomorrow's stream. Part 2. The Eternal Autumn.
A golden hue, no longer a gift from the sun, nor a symbol of the harvest.
Downstream of the dawn, on a stretch of flat meadow, a camp rises from mud-packed earth and stacked logs. It is no grand fortress, but it's enough to shelter an army, at least, at rest. Xeno Cavalry Commander Ivan Ivanovich Burakov stands, tall and broad, watching the recruits drill their formations. Hello. You're new.
Tactical map. The strategic map feature has been added to the campaign's main story chapters.
View real-time troop positions during the story.
What? Different pieces on the map represent each faction's location. Arrows indicate their next movement direction. Oh, they're going hard on this, huh? Okay. Yellow is friendly, red is neutral, and blue is enemy, right?
Commander?
Hello. With the usual brief greeting, Xeno Cavalry Chief of Staff Sabina Strava approaches.
Yes, Sabina.
You've left the war room. Any commands?
Just catching a breath. That stuffy air will be the death of me. Besides, a little more time among the pups won't hurt. Keep their spines straight and their commanding officer's face in their minds.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
I think they know your face already. After all, many only joined the cavalry after you gave that speech in the village.
Ah, Dmrovka. Tell me, Sabina, did the pups bring any news?
Still standing?
From Miss Galina? She's fine. She says she wants to see you again at your convenience.
There are no great rides ahead for now. I'll find the time to visit her. If this golden famine continues to gnaw at us, the dawn will be no home for her. No winter, no crops. The steppe has turned her most brutal. I will find a way to persuade her to leave.
Okay, this character is named Miss Galina. Alright, keeping that in mind.
We reported the famine to the Foundation long ago, but there's still no sign of their investigators.
This is far from the heart of the war. And with the Foundation so short on manpower, we're just dust on their boots.
Yeah, a famine is kind of a short-term problem when it comes to Foundation. They're time hopping, you know? Like, even if they resolve the famine, unless it's directly tied to the Manus' main plans, there's like too many problems to keep track of to try such a long-term issue. A short-term issue with a long-term solution. Messy hoofbeats burst into camp entrance. The familiar sound of bad news.
What's wrong?
Out of the way, rookies. Wounded incoming.
Sergey?
Yeah, don't you hear his whimpering? I could almost cry.
At the rear, tied to horse's back, sits a wailing injured boy.
Shut up, Sasha! I got shot! Ради бога, shot!
First time?
Больно! Я больше никогда не смогу ходить!
If you're lucky. The soldiers quickly clear the way for the reconnaissance team. Lily dismounts first, followed by the rest of the team, except Sergey.
Leave Sergey to me, Lieutenant. You should report to the commander.
On it. And find a way to shut him up before the whole camp's forced to listen to the wails of his great military feat.
She turns to see the commander striding forward.
No need to hunt me down, Lieutenant. What news?
Bad is what? Broomstick's broken. Won't be flying until I get the parts to fix it. But it gets worse. We have a situation, sir. And I think it's a big one.
To the war room. You too, Sabina. So, the bandits have Xeno AZP-37s and arcane-guided VT-fuse anti-aircraft guns.
Of course they do.
You swear it, Lieutenant?
Yes. We practiced how to dodge anti-aircraft shots with these kinds of guns when I was a trainee. Loaded with training ammo, of course.
Of course. Non-lethal.
There have been no reports of missing weapons, and we're not carrying any AZPs.
The chief of staff, keeping the entire supply chain in mind, quickly rules out several possibilities.
Then those weapons came from an outer source. And like as not, they have more of them.
Yeah, they get into bandits of all things.
An outer source. Impossible through air, and all land and water routes are under our surveillance.
Mm-hmm.
And there's no reason the locals wouldn't know about any hidden bypass they might have used. I can't think of any way of transporting mass weaponry and personnel without drawing attention.
Secret tunnel, through the mountains. Secret tunnel, yeah.
Then we look to the hand that fed them. Who would hold Xeno weaponry besides Xeno itself?
Manus Vindicte? They might have captured them on another battlefield and given them to the bandits here.
Maybe.
Yeah, the Manus. That would save us some brain juice. But I don't think that's likely.
Really?
Do you know how many humans there are among the bandits? Any Manus would blast them all to bits before they gave them so much as a pistol.
I mean, the Brotherhood was a lot of humans.
Plus, these guys ran as soon as they suffered a loss. There's no way they're under Manus Vindicte's control.
So maybe they found the guns? Intercepted a supply that was meant for the Manus?
There is a possibility we're ignoring here. Igor's rebels.
For a second, the faces of the cavalry corps leaders freeze. Even the candlelight seems to stop flickering. Only Lilia seems immune to it.
You served under Igor, didn't you, Commander? He's more than capable of transporting personnel and supplies in unconventional ways, right?
I have to correct you, Lieutenant.
You're right. While under Igor, I saw his arcane skill in use. He
Oh,
could slip men and guns through stone as if it were air.
that's Igor's arcane skill? Holy crap. That's like one of the strongest X-Men powers. Yeah. Yeah, no wonder he's highly valued as an arcanist and a general. Jeez.
Well, good news is, Igor cut ties with Manus Vindicte after the ritual in Antarctica. So whether it's him or them, we only need to deal with one.
Okay. News like this cannot lift the iron grey shadow sitting beneath the commander's eyes.
If it is Igor, the questions only grow. Why bring this Griffin Legion of his to Beregrad, so far from the front? Even if he seeks something here, why ride with bandits? He never stomached their filth before.
Things changed?
Is it supplies he wants? But the Golden Famine grips the entire basin. Or is this all by his hand?
His questions quickly trail off into agitated muttering. He stops himself before more can leave his lips.
I'll send word to headquarters. Intelligence should reach a more solid conclusion. Sabina, double the patrols. I want eyes on the woods at all times.
Yes, sir.
Lieutenant Lilia, since horsemanship is not your expertise, you'll remain at camp until your broomstick is mended. That's an order.
Yeah, fair. Lilia almost defends her riding skills, but quickly swallows her words.
All right. Understood.
Orders are orders. It is easy to find the field kitchen at this hour. The aroma of hot uneven bread guides their rumbling stomachs through the maze of tents.
Right in time for dinner.
Boy, am I excited for dinner. I ordered some Jollibee. She glances at Sergei, who is standing among the other soldiers around a huge soup pot. He holds his bowl, talking between heavy mouthfuls.
In that moment, I saw the bullet coming at me. I'm telling you, my amulet worked. Gave me just enough time to dodge the hit to the chest. Still hit the leg though. You have no idea how much it hurts.
Well, Sergei flipped quick. I mean, his file did say he's optimistic, so there you go.
Too bad it didn't hit your mouth.
Hey, Lieutenant.
His legs snapped to attention. Some cabbage soup spilling from the bowl in his quivering hand onto his fingertips.
Oh yeah, must really hurt. Still managed to drag yourself to the mess hall for some soup though, didn't you?
Well, of course. It'll take more than a bullet to take me down. Speaking of soup...
He raises the bowl in his hand. Inside, a few meaty scraps of cabbage float around a single soaked scrap of bread.
Look at this stuff. We're soldiers, not rabbits.
Quit your whining. I know you've got some dried meat. Eat it.
Lilia grabs a piece of bread from the table and spoons herself a bowl of soup. The thin cabbage leaves sink to the bottom of the bowl like damp gauze. Like everyone else, she dips the dry, unleavened bread into her soup to soften it. And that's the only way. Sergei hands her some dried meat, and pulls a bottle from behind his back. The liquid inside is clear, seemingly harmless. It's alcohol, isn't it?
Here, have some, Lieutenant.
Not bad.
So, what was it? How come the bandits have something powerful enough to shoot you down?
Don't know how, don't know why. Nobody does.
Well, it isn't hard to guess. They're obviously going to rob the villages. Wait. This is bad. All the young and fit have gone to war. They won't be able to defend themselves.
Yep. For a moment, a dark cloud falls upon his face, but soon is lightened by another idea.
Hey, no orders this afternoon, right? Want to go fishing with me? I'm going to the river.
Now? You forget that bullet so quick.
I know a safe place where we can fish, and I've got the amulet. There's no bullet that can kill me. Trust me.
Huh.
You're not going to tell me you're full after that sorry excuse for a soup, are you? There may not be any crops, but I bet there are still plenty of fish in the river.
Well, if Sergei, like, against all odds, survives long enough, maybe he has enough gumption and moxie in him to become a 5-star character if he's playable. Or just be like a really cool NPC who's like, has unique design. Like Enigma, you know? Not saying that Sergei's anywhere close to Enigma, but like, he's got that dog in him. Lilia checks Sergei's allegedly shot leg.
Weren't you just wailing about your leg a few hours ago?
It's no big deal.
He finishes the last of his food, drops the bowl, and jogs away.
Shot in the leg. More like scratched.
Huh. Okay. He was grazed. Oh. They actually animated the wheat moving in the wind. Oh, that's beautiful. Andreas. The arid wind blows a needle grass into a sea of rustling waves. A horse's playground, but for a fugitive on a long run from the authorities, it's hell. What's her name? Meryl? Yeah.
Charon, how far have we gone since we left the road?
Yeah, it's Meryl and Charon. Our buddy cop comedy. Our buddy comedy that's been going on since the last main chapter. on the open grassland. One might travel for hours without seeing another soul. Among the endless waves of grass, it's easy to lose your way.
15 kilometers southeast, perhaps less. Our speed is slower than usual. Are you weary? Would you like to rest?
Maybe later. This doesn't seem like the best place for a break. Do you think this map is reliable? The one the cart driver gave us?
The cart driver.
All right. I'll refresh your memory one more time. Or should I say, for the millionth time. It all started after we left Poland. Somehow, we got ourselves on a train heading east. The one full of Czechoslovakians.
Memories of you insisting they let us aboard the train because you can avoid the soldiers in black in the east come to mind.
Of course you'd remember that, of all things. Anyway, so we got on the train, but before we could get too far, it was stopped by some group. A fight must have broken out because there were gunshots everywhere. It was utter bedlam, so we grabbed Andreas from the stock car and slipped away south.
Right, Karen's memory's a bit spotty. The warhorse seems grateful for the daring rescue.
That's when we met the cart driver I mentioned. He'd lost a horse. So we made a deal. We'd lend him Andreas for the day, and he'd take us somewhere safe.
Okay.
Then he has fulfilled his promise. This is indeed a peaceful and safe place.
Hardly. We're in the middle of bloody nowhere. If we can't find people soon, we'll... No, I'll starve to death.
Right. Oh, speaking of, my food's almost here. Charon lowers his head, troubled by his failure to consider the needs of the living. Andreas also turns his set aside. He can live off the grassland alone. Dang, to be a horse.
Oh, not to blame you two. Forget it. Guess there's nothing for it but to keep moving forwards.
She lifts the messy, hand-drawn map again, squinting to make out the shape of a river among its chaotic lines.
He said we could find his niece in Peravosnia by the Don River. But which one is the Don?
I mean, considering Meryl has been featured in, what is it now, 4? Yeah, Antarctica, the Sentinel main chapter, this one, and then... Wasn't she in the one before Antarctica? No, I'm thinking of someone else, never mind. But she's been featured in 3 main patches already. It's a pretty good chance. Now, is she going to be a 6-star or a 5-star is the question. Also, I really hope we get new 5-stars soon. I'm really feeling the absence of the 5-star characters.
If we're even going in the right direction, that is. Or if this map is actually accurate. Andreas? Could I stand on your back for a minute?
Andreas lowers himself, allowing the girl to clamber onto his back. And they both rise at the same time, Meryl's feet trembling.
What are you doing, Meryl? You could fall.
You could support her.
I'm fine. Just be ready to catch me if I fall. All right?
There is a 4-star coming up, and that's it. Blue Pack has been taking a break on it seems. Ah. Well, I understand. They're really more focused on writing the stories than doing character designs for, like, 3 or 4 characters every single patch. And goodness knows they put a lot of work into the character designs. So I get it. And look at what they're able to do, though, with the extra time. Make beautiful backgrounds like this. Jeez. Seriously. Kudos. But yeah, I would like to see more like 5-star, 4-star lower characters again. Meryl shakily detaches the telescope she picked up in some ruins from her belt and looks toward what she believes to be the east.
Where could it be? All I see is grass and trees.
Nope, my delivery is here.
All right, other side, other side.
Wait, is it auto running? No, okay. I'll be right back. I gotta grab that food. The food has arrived. Yay. I won't go hungry today. Because I forgot to eat breakfast. This is actually my breakfast. Oh, and also my dinner. Like I said, I'm trying to be healthy, but sometimes you just forget. Feed me, Seymour. Exactly, Weiss. Alright, first meal of the day. It's dinner time. I will let the story play after the manual ad finishes. Oh, goodness gracious, it's already that time. Dang, we've been streaming for 2.5 hours? Where did the time go? Huh. I feel like I didn't really get that much done. Although there is a lot of story to like go through, and I have been yapping. That's just a normal streamer thing, you know? I can't not yap. Otherwise I'm just like silently watching something instead of, you know, talking to you guys. Yeah, that's no good. Where's the ketchup? Aha! Here we are. Alright. I might mute a little bit when I'm not narrating to properly enjoy these fries. Ah. Opening the other side. Alright. Let's continue on.
Charon! Charon, I see rooftops! Right ahead, you... help!
She hops in excitement and, as expected, loses her balance. Oh, that was the end. We were 2 lines away, guys. We were 2 lines away. Man. Ain't that just the way. Alright. Ooh, we got a new music piece. Talk by the Riverside. Oh, it really wants me to do the sandbox, I guess. The campaign's tailpiece intro. This is the Cavalry Corps' main force. This is the Cavalry Corps squad. The enemy's main force and the enemy squad. the Griffon Legion main force, the Griffon Legion squad, and the route they've taken. Alright. As for Weiss, we will save this for tomorrow. But good to keep it in the back of our head. And it'll be a good way to recap as well. Behind the Golden Famine. Tragedy births poetry.
Behind the Golden Famine. Tragedy births poetry, yet he wishes there were no tragedies left to write. Read the poem.
A poem written on a riverside tree trunk. Weeping wheat. Glittering golden plains. A gentle breeze passes, yet no grain dances. The earth is like a misunderstood mother, again and again, reaching out her withered hands. I see sunlight fall on the fields, so wheat stands quiet and clean. Almost cruel, O weeping wheat. May you bear silent fruit, enough to sustain, even if only enough to fill a child's smile. Anonymous poets, wandering along the dawn.
I read a Scarron, because why not? Ah yes, blue is neutral, red is hostile. Which means... Oh, but blue here is hostile. And yellow is Igor, neutral. That's not going to be confusing at all. Yeah, Madison Dicte is blue and it is neutral. What? Huh. Okay. Lilia first.
Clue 1. While on the Eastern Front, Lilia follows the Xeno Cavalry Corps under Vice Admiral Burakov's command. After delivering her intelligence, she remains on standby at the camp.
A blue line to Ivan. Oh, it's the threads. It's their relationship tree.
Ivan, Xeno Cavalry. Vice Admiral Ivan Ivanovich Burakov, commander of the Xeno Cavalry, comes to the Don River Basin. With the region suffering from the Golden Famine, he leads the Cavalry Corps to protect local residents from bandits. Vice Admiral Burakov was once one of Igor's subordinates, and has some understanding of his arcane skill. Based on Lilia's reports, he suspects that the bandits might actually be Igor's rebels. Stanova. Colonel Sabina Stanova, Chief of Staff of the Xeno Cavalry Corps, is known for her military acumen and unwavering loyalty to Vice Admiral Burakov. She previously submitted reports to Foundation regarding the famine issue in Don River Basin, but no significant progress has been made. Colonel Stanova infers in Lilia's reports that the weapons used by the bandits are not something they can acquire independently, strongly indicating Madison-based support. Sergei is a soldier locally recruited by the Xeno Cavalry. He comes from a village in the Don River Basin with a long family history of military service. After unusual climate conditions caused crop failures, he joins the Xeno Cavalry to hunt down local bandits. He has an optimistic nature. Oh, this is the same. Okay. Oops. Then we have Charon and Meryl, who are new. Mr. Charon is an awakened who works as a gravedigger on the Western Front, putting fallen comrades to rest. After the war on the Western Front, he travels with Meryl and his beloved horse Andreas. Meryl, according to information by Miss Marsha, Squad 12's Blackbird Meryl left her squad during the war on the Western Front and subsequently disappeared. Perhaps her experiences in Antarctica made her desperate to escape the war. Meryl meets Mr. Charon on the Western Front. To evade the Foundation's search, she travels with him as his companion.
And they have a friendly line between them. Nice. It's weird Lilia isn't connected, but I guess it also has to do with like location, and not just relationship charts. Where's the pink line to denote romance? Alright. Part 3. Intersection. The currents converge here.
You fell off your horse? I wouldn't worry. I bet even the mighty Atman has fallen once or twice.
The young man in uniform comes to the tall, fruitless pear tree Meryl is seated under, and offers her a bowl of steamed rice mixed with wheat. She gazes at him longingly.
Here you are. Thanks again for helping my uncle with his car. I know it's not much, but this is all we have right now.
That's plenty. She reaches out her hand, then pulls it back awkwardly.
I'm sorry. I thought I heard you had a strong harvest this year.
The past few years were good, it's true. People had to leave to fight, but the land still blessed us. But this year has been strange. Certainly the winter. Soon after planting, the wheat grew wild. The fields are gold, yes, but there's no grain.
Even as he speaks of the failed crops, he still hands the bowl to Meryl.
Eat. You look starving. I've enlisted with the cavalry. There'll be plenty enough food for me there.
Well, I guess that's true. But where do you think the cavalry gets their food?
The cavalry?
The Xeno cavalry.
Meryl forced a cry of Zeno down, lowers her head and begins to eat. The young man turns toward the shadow that has been hiding behind the tree.
Are you sure you wouldn't like any food?
I need no sustenance. Thank you for sharing the little food you have left. How may this kindness be repaid?
Ah, no need. I'll be leaving soon and there's no work to do right now. You have a beautiful horse. Wish I could have one as lovely as him. Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm not asking for him.
Alexei. What are you dawdling for? The team is leaving. Who are you talking to?
A commanding voice stops a new recruit mid-sentence.
Just 2 refugees, sir.
The conscription officer steps forward, his eyes lingering on the strange man covered in white cloth.
Refugees? From where?
From Poland. I was looking for a friend there, but because of the war, I couldn't find...
She stammers, blinking wildly over her clumsy lie. Fortunately, the officer is too distracted to notice her embarrassment.
Arcanists, aren't you? We could use your talents in the Xeno cavalry. Room, board, and meals provided.
Apologies, sir. I am only a wanderer. There is no desire to join any party within me.
And I don't have any talents at all, officer. Sir, I can't even hold a gun.
Another lie erupts from her. Another bid to escape desperate times. but the conscription officer takes
Then
no
you'd better leave
interest.
soon. This place is crawling with bandits.
Bandits?
Brigands, raiders, ruffians. You didn't bump into any on your way here. Lucky dogs. Though you can thank the cavalry corps for that. But even with our efforts, the situation's been getting worse. Somehow they've got new weapons. We might be facing a serious battle.
Even all this way away, they're still fighting?
Of course.
The flames of conflict burn everywhere. This is why I'm asking you to join us. Xeno needs new blood if we're to ever know peace. If you change your mind, come to our camp. It's downstream of the Don, past the city.
The conscription officer turns around. Just then a dozen newly enlisted Cossacks gather behind him, standing in little groups of those they know. They show off their new uniforms, competing over who takes better care of his horse, and whose Shashka has the most legendary history.
Quit milling around like chickens and form rank.
Sir!
A fully armed cavalryman gallops in from outside the village, plunging himself into the panicking ranks of recruits. Half of his body is smeared dark with blood. The horse beneath him is snorting heavily.
Bandit cavalry incoming, the size of a platoon. What do we do?
Can you still ride?
Yes, sir!
Then hurry to the sitch and report this. The rest of you, form a blockade. Do not allow the bandits to enter the village.
Sir, yes, sir!
The conscription officer scans the area. The unsettled young cavalrymen, enlisted less than half an hour ago, look to him as if he is their only savior.
Rookies! There is no escape. Turn your back to the enemy and they will take the opportunity. Take up your weapons. Protect your families.
Good speech. The boys shake off their scared looks, leaving their huddled groups and shouldering their weapons, albeit a little clumsily.
What? Bandits?
Time to fight. As Meryl's mind goes blank, she feels Karen press the reins into her hands.
Let Andreas take you. Leave here, Meryl.
Karen's staying to bury some bodies, I guess.
What about you?
It's his job.
I'll just run off when danger comes. That is what you said. Do not waste any more time.
Haha! Called you out. Karen's calling you out.
I don't even know where to...
Downstream of the Don River, like the officer said. Now go.
Oh, it's a fight. Okay. Military working dog. A dog bred and trained for extreme climates. It awaits an order. Permission to savor the thrill of tearing prey apart under the excuse of instinct. Madison Dictate Cavalryman. A soldier sworn to the Guiding One. The ambition beneath the mask. Trample the unrecognized paradise beneath iron hooves. Is that air support thing again? Madison Dictate Autocannon. Arcanum taught this cannon thing for itself, or so it believes. Iron Rule. Never approach an unattended cannon on the battlefield, unless you wish to become material for the next volley of screams. Alright, and that's the same there. Alright. Looks like Karen is our only playable character in this part of the story, as both Karen and Meryl have isolated themselves quite uniquely. Though if I were to cheat, I would have a ghost accompany Karen here.
The soldier has no choice in his
After
duties.
all, ghosts aren't real.
There is time still to avoid this fate.
Let's get it on.
Doom awaits within. Do not let yourself go home.
Starting with a minor buff. And then burn that and cast our ultimate.
There is no end to this misery. Sacrifice holds meaning only in its form.
2 more reading in the wings after
Life
this.
is delicate and easily lost.
Nice. Oh, now still getting pulsing field. But I don't think Karen can do this on his own.
The dead embrace you. Verzeihen Sie mir.
Maybe I'll put Lopera in and flavor that as Meryl helping. Or not. Or maybe Karen's okay on his own.
There is no end to this misery. Sacrifice holds
Let's
meaning only in its warning. Life is delicate and
We
easily
are still
lost.
getting dynamo levels. I mean, dynamo for pulsing field levels. Sheesh. I was worried for
Please
nothing.
Go ahead. There is work left here to be done.
Andreas, I'm slipping.
She clings to the horse with all her might. As he charges at full speed, she can't even spare a hand to draw a weapon and fight back.
Don't let her get away! Fire!
A series of cracking gunshots blast upon her all sides.
Run, Andreas, run! No, hold on. Go!
She can't cross the Dawn. Spread out and surround her.
What? The Dawn?
She gathers her courage and opens her eyes, only to find the broad river blocking her escape.
Oh.
Dang it.
No.
They spotted her. Her mind goes blank again. Andreas can only slow down before rushing water.
She's slowing down. Don't shoot. You might hit that beauty she's riding.
Dang it.
I'll take her out, and I'll get the horse.
Turns out she's more dangerous than Karen. It's like a hammer struck her arm. She loses her balance and falls to one side. Well, you did your best. Dark, freezing water swallows her in an instant, followed by the piercing pain of a bullet.
No.
Wow. Meryl did not last long. The shimmering light through the water above turns dark. 3 minutes. 3 minutes without air.
Commander!
Tactical map. No movement. The chief of staff enters the tent.
Speak.
The commander's voice is hoarse, yet Zenova delivers a report without pause.
Pirivasnaya is lost. We don't know the details of the situation, but it's surely devastating. The refugees said they saw a huge smoke cloud coming from the village.
Yep.
At least 3 settlements have been attacked. The survivors say the weapons employed were unconventional. The villages struck are all upstream from here, northeast of Berigrad. I suggest we quickly position the main force here, here, and here, to seize advantageous terrain.
Dang. They're essentially fighting in the dark. They don't even know who the enemy is behind the bandits. Sheesh. Well, hopefully their advanced military tactics will help them somewhat to save more lives. The chief of staff points to the positions on the military map spread across the table, only to find the commander's focus is elsewhere. The heavy air closes in around Stenova. She falters.
Sir.
Headquarters has spoken.
Orders?
What did they say? they wouldn't interfere with the Cavalry Corps' tactics, would they?
We withdraw from the Dawn in 2 weeks. We will engage Manus Vindictae in Hungary next month.
Abandoning the villagers. Her military instincts prevent her from making sense of this order.
I don't understand, sir. Bandits are killing and robbing civilians in higher numbers than ever. And we've just been told to leave? Are you certain headquarters is fully aware of the situation?
Oh, Constantine is aware, I'm sure.
They are more aware than any of us. Intelligence gave their conclusion. We've stumbled upon Igor's army.
Well, actually not Constantine, but Irene. More specifically.
Then they should send reinforcements. End the rebels once and for all. Not ask us to run away with our tails between our legs.
It's more complicated.
There are no reinforcements. Manus Vindictae's army marches on the Foundation headquarters as we speak. The front is under immense pressure. Don't forget that our mission here was to recruit new blood to bolster headquarters' defenses. As for Igor, he cut ties with Manus Vindictae after Antarctica. They say some kind of bargain was struck, though the terms remain unknown. Since then, the rebels have crossed no blades with either the Foundation or Zeno. The Joint Committee wants to keep it that way.
So, they want us to leave so we won't fight Igor?
Correct.
К чёрту! All this time the Foundation, especially those hawks, has been belittling Zeno for Igor's betrayal. Yet here they are, still trying to stay in his good graces?
Politicians, Sabina. For them, the two don't clash.
Politicians? Ha! I'm sick to death of the conniving bastards. To hell with the Foundation, to hell with those ridiculous bird parties, to hell with Irenai, and to hell with...
Sabina.
The hint of warning in his tone fails to stop her.
Their lapdog Lilia. Her support don't make me laugh. I know why they sent her.
Lydia's right there.
She's both Zeno and Foundation. Her file says loyalty guaranteed after investigation. She's a surveillant, a Foundation babysitter, monitoring you, me, everyone, so the Dawn doesn't become the next Sao Paulo. It's an insult, a humiliation. Zeno should never have to yield to those so-called hawks.
Colonel Sabina Sternova, have you lost your senses?
His gentle warning proving ineffective, the commander turns to harsh reprimand.
Do you accuse Lieutenant Lilia based on proof, or only because of her ties to the Foundation?
The commander pushes his lips, his jaws grinding as if he were chewing on a piece of steel. He bends down, draws out a crumpled letter, and passes it across the table. Sternova takes it, her brows knitting together.
Ivan, Irenai's people have done it. Zeno's fate is inevitable. I write this letter only as a reminder from one friend to another. The Joint Committee is tightening its control over Zeno's military operations. Every commander stationed outside of HQ must be accompanied by a liaison entrusted by the Foundation.
It's everyone, not just them.
You were once Igor's most trusted subordinate. For that reason alone, the Hawks were planning to torture you during the trial.
Jesus!
All I could do was assure the committee of your loyalty, and assign the least capable liaison to you. The Flying Witch. I'm sure you've heard this title before. She has no interest in politics, never writes reports unless forced to, and in many ways shares your temperament. That said, ensure you strictly follow every order, both from Zeno and the Foundation. We must be smart. The burden on you is much heavier than you realize. Do not embarrass us. Some.
Huh. The letter is sat down. Silence falls. After a few heartbeats, muffled shouts carry through the canvas. The Cossacks are now struggling with the fierce horse. Andreas! Well, Meryl did not get far before running into Zeno again, looks like. Ah, well. Hope she enjoyed her freedom while it lasted.
I'll begin preparations for the withdrawal, if that is your order.
Oh wait, it might not be Andreas, it might be the cavalryman who like went to ask for reinforcements. Now let's see. The commander lets out a long, weary sigh.
Orders are to assemble all cavalrymen in Belgrade. We hold the city for 2 weeks. Then, we withdraw.
Only 2 weeks.
We're withdrawing anyway. Why risk the 2 weeks?
For the safety of the timekeeper.
She's here.
The timekeeper?
Right, it is a main story, so Vernon had to appear at some point.
We've contacted the cavalry corps in the downriver basin. Lieutenant Lydia's communication device was damaged during the battle, but she has returned to her post safely.
That's a relief.
However, according to her report, it's all but confirmed that Igor's rebels have shown up at the Eastern Front. Burton, is it possible to delay your plans to travel to Belgrade? A conflict is highly likely to break out there.
There is no need to hide intel from trusted few.
Kriya's privately conveyed to me a message about Erd. It said there's some information to be gleaned about her in Belgrade. I'm not sure how dependable it is. But since it concerns Erd's whereabouts, I have no choice but to go.
I appreciate you sharing the source of your information with me. But Kriya's...
Madam Z betrays a rare look of surprise.
Before the Antarctic operation, he was just a liaison of the Foundation's military department, responsible for communication and coordination between the Foundation and the Xeno Task Force. He got promoted after we entered this era. But all information held by the Foundation concerning Erd is strictly controlled, only accessible to the authorized few.
Right, so how did Krios know about it? He picked up on some messages, maybe?
And he's not one of them. More likely than not, this information came directly from the Hawks. They're using you to obtain information they can't legally acquire themselves. And Krios is their intermediary.
Ah, the politics. The intrigue. The drama.
Locating Erd has been my primary mission since the 8th storm. A mission that may prove useful to the Foundation, don't you think?
If this information really does help you find Erd, then yes, it would be good news for everyone, no matter their affiliation. But in the Hawks' eyes, you'd owe them one. They might hold this over you if and when the time comes for you to choose a side. What's more, the expansion of Team Timekeeper was spearheaded by the Hawks. It's only natural that people are starting to doubt Timekeeper's neutrality.
Madam Z's voice is gentle but persuasive.
She sincerely hopes the young lady before her will not be drawn into the whirlpool of politics.
I know you have no political inclinations, but the Hawks are creating an image that you are working with them.
Smart.
I'm not saying this to stop you, Vertin. I simply want to keep you abreast of what's happening inside Foundation.
Thank you, Madam Z. I'm ready for whatever lies ahead. Please accept my official application to travel to Berograd.
Only by stepping into the flood can one uncover the truths. Can one uncover the secrets hidden beneath the water?
I see. After the Joint Committee's admonition, Admiral Som ordered the Cavalry Corps to prioritize the safety of the city. Berograd should be safe for a time.
What's the committee's attitude towards Igor now?
Igor is the enemy. However, reports from the Western Front state he's no longer working with the Menace. We're currently re-evaluating Igor's motivations. That said, the committee does hope to avoid making enemies. Our relationship with Zeno has become somewhat fragile since the real war began. Permission granted, Timekeeper. Pack your bags. I'll have Sharon deliver the paperwork to Seneto.
Thank you, Madam Z. I'll do my best to return before the war breaks out.
As she turns, a soft sigh comes from behind her.
You always follow your own judgment, Vertin. A precious quality in this era. I hope he never changes.
If you go through enough trauma, you become callous to it, right? How much more can Vertin really take? Okay. I have a choice. After I read these traces, I could keep going and do one more chapter. Or, after I read these traces, I can actually end things here. Made pretty good progress. Usually the beginning chapters are longer, so it's very likely that as it ramps up, the parts will get shorter and shorter. Or at least won't be as long as that first part here. One more part is fine, kind of picks up from there. Alright. Well, let's read the trace first, and move on from there.
Attached files. Whether friend or foe, it never hurts to understand them first. Read the letter.
Easy. Ah, there's Madam Z. Okay.
A tea-scented letter. Dear Vertin, I hope this letter finds you well. I'm sorry I won't be able to see you off. Things have piled up due to factional disputes within the Foundation. We live in such chaos that even an organization as self-professedly irrational as Foundation cannot avoid being swept into the political whirlpool. I wish you safe travels to Eastern Fronts. I have enclosed a copy of Commander Ivan Ivanovich Burykov's file. You are about to enter the jurisdiction of the Xeno Cavalry Corps. Ivan and Igor have known each other since childhood. Both come from an old village downstream of the Don, yet fate drove them apart along the same muddy roads. They once commanded two separate units within Xeno, nominally independent, but with an unspoken understanding that lingered between them. Commander Ivan is difficult to gauge. According to the records, He is plain-spoken and awkward in social settings, which has earned him Admiral Som's high praise as a loyal and trustworthy man. However, I must caution you. Don't place complete trust in him. Hearts rust in wartime, especially those of soldiers who've endured betrayal and hard choices. Moreover, the bond between Ivan and Igor may pose hidden risks. In times like these, you will have to weigh trust and suspicion for yourself. Winter is coming to the dawn. The damp cold settles heavily over riverside cities this time of year. Along with the file, I've included several packets of ginger tea. Steep it in hot water and drink. It helps ward off the chill. Stay in touch if you can. Safe travels. Zhang Zhe. November 25, 1920. Alright. New narrator or still the sad mother?
Ah, we meet again. Though it isn't much of a surprise.
Yep, still the sad mother. There's the hard-boiled cynic, who's a politician, it seems. The old veteran. The kindly grandma, and the one I call the sad mother or the spy. Grumpy aunt. That's a good description. Grumpy aunt. I like that better. All four of them seem to be older people behind these voices, which is interesting.
Your move from the Western Front to the Eastern one is utterly predictable. Running around like a lost chick following after her mother hen, or really anything big enough to grab your attention.
Looking for Erd, huh?
Will you ever learn to stand on your own? When will you grow up?
Interesting. This implies that Verdun doesn't see herself as mature. Which I would argue she very much is. Huh. She's more than just a mother. So you have a mother? Sorry, I couldn't resist.
She's key to saving the world. That's what you're saying? I'm tired of it. Tired of sick jokes like this, with self-important ideologues bragging about securing a bright future for everyone.
A bright future for everyone. Who says that?
You hear any cheers or laughter? No, because everyone who believed in their causes already died fighting for them. If you ask me, we should hang some of those big shots in public. It wouldn't bring peace, of course, but maybe the rest of us would feel a little relief.
Just a little bit.
Come, take a seat. I've set your favorite chair facing east.
Huh. So in this one, in this narration, we're always in the same house when you talk to her then. It's the same chair.
The view's better that way. Not to mention that the river helps wash away the stench of corpses.
Ah, very good. A broken egg. Poor little chick. A bright future for everyone. Oh, it's Caparina. That's who says it. Yeah. Alright. I'll run the ad now and read the updated clues. Ah, Foundation. I see. Creus. Foundation. Mr. Creus previously served as a liaison for the Foundation's military departments and is now captain of the newly formed 12 Squad. His accomplishments on the Western Front earned him more support within the Hawks. Madam Z deduces that this is a key reason he could obtain intelligence about Erd. Mr. Correa shares the intelligence he has with the Timekeeper to facilitate cooperation between them. Irene. Mr. Irene fights to increase the Hawk's influence in the Foundation. He firmly believes that establishing a Foundation army is essential to overcoming the unfavorable situation caused by Madison Dictate and regaining the initiative. The Doves disagree with the Hawk's radical approach, leading to two opposing voices in the Foundation. They work together on the surface, but each side acts for its own goals and secrets.
And of course, there's like individual interests within the factions and little subgroups.
Madam Z has helped the Timekeeper many times, making her one of the few Foundation officials to earn the Timekeeper's trust. Madam Z doubts Mr. Creo's reasons for reaching out to the Timekeeper. She fears the Hawks plan to support the Timekeeper on their side, or even force her hand. Nevertheless, she trusts Timekeeper's judgments and approves her mission.
Cooperation and using each other. Mutual distrust. Jeez. Huh. No line between Madam Z and Vertin. Weird. Companions. Loyal comrade, loyal comrade. That makes sense. Although I'm not sure how much longer Sergei will be loyal if they tell him about his village. That'll test some bonds for sure. Okay, we got a minute here of ads left. So let's level up Marcia a little bit more. Oh. Our dailies are done. Nice.
Are you curious about my headgear? It's an authentic line infantry helmet, fitted with a padded cloth to make it less conspicuous in daylight. Go on, you can touch it if you like.
That's a helmet? Dang. Okay. That is a nice touch.
Your poised, gentle footsteps are music to my ears. As a magic.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and do just 2 runs we need.
Come here. Let's see who's bothering you. What? You still don't recognize?
And I suppose off stream, I'll get more materials to level her up off screen.
Let's dance.
So probably by the next time you guys will like watch me stream this, should at least be I2 if not I3.
A perfect operation.
Then again, I haven't really been using. I don't really plan on using my candies, so maybe just I2. Wait, is this I2 now or I1?
This joy wells up from the bottom of my heart. I want to preserve it and savor it again.
That's her Foundation outfit as part of the 12 squad? Dang. A Knight and you could share some tips for armor maintenance for sure. That is some nice armor. Here, have some more Dust and Sharper Dante. Oh, I have enough. Okay, yeah, sure. Why not? I didn't think I would have it, but I guess I did.
I swore to defend the weak and oppose the wicked. I draw my courage from those words.
Sheesh. Oh, and the Staff of Hermes. Nice. Above all else, do no harm. Well, I still have about 2 million Dust and 2 million Sharper Dante, so I'll be good for a while yet. But let's keep an eye on that. Okay, I can level it up a bit more. Can I get all the way to 10? Maybe? No. But that level's not bad at all.
I mean, 12 though? Oh, I guess I did have 12. Cool. I'll take it. I don't know if I have a crystal casket though. Yeah, no, I don't. But hey, level 9. Let's go. The second go. Remove that and that for now. The yellow. Oh, into the animal fair. The monkey leads by the trunk. And see to the month. The month. Bum ba da da ba da da ba 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 da 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 What if... significantly worse? I just don't think I can. Yeah, not with what I currently have. Like, put these two together. Like, there's ways to finagle it so they're kind of touching, but never enough to actually, like, be close enough, I don't think. Yeah, I always have to remove something. Oh, okay, at least I can get one more in. Yeah, there we go. Okay, not all of them, but pretty dang close. I'll take it. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. And I'll give her, you know, R10 at least. So I'll have a little bit more space to put more of the attack pieces in. Tetris! 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 Okay. I'm actually surprised I was able to do dailies with the little amount that I did. But hey, I'm not complaining.
Morning like this is perfect for outdoor.
Where is the... Oh no, I was gonna look at the bank. Never mind. I should buy the Psy Cube first. And then the Crystal Casket. Most refugees who come here are anxious and afraid. Hunger and pain drive them past politeness. And they are always worrying that the scant supplies they have could just vanish at any moment. Actually, no, I'll get the Crystal Casket first. Get it to R10, then get the Psy Cube. I changed my mind. Because I kind of want to see how she would work a little bit with Spathodia's Psy Cube. But before even that, let's go fish Mare out of the river. I just realized, looking at this picture, that Lilia and Sergei did say they were going fishing. Maybe they can pick up a little girl on the way, you know? Not a big catch, mind you. More like a little guppy, but... eh. In wartime, you know... who can afford to be picky? Beneath the silence, a newly emerging darkness covers the land.
Hey! I got something! Sasha, come give me a hand!
He's calling her Sasha. Not far from the camp, Sergei has been watering the horses while he fishes, undeterred by the danger brewing across the steppe. Yeah, my guy, I'm pretty sure that's your village on fire. The fishnet he failed to steal last year ended up in his pack before he left home. Old Somov put it there himself.
Got it. Bog, Swami, this is heavy.
Must be a big one. Come on, Sasha, put your back into it.
That's a nice detail. That kind of just like flies over most people's heads, I imagine. The fact that the old curmudgeon-y fisherman in the village snuck a fishnet into the leaving soldier's bag as he leaves. It's a little small detail that really breathes life into the world, you know? The two young men, children of this very river, use all their strength to drag the fishnet to the riverbank.
Have you ever caught a fish this big before?
Never. The fish done all the growing this year instead of the crops? Just
Oh, it's
a
Meryl.
bit further. Grab tight. On my mark. Один. Два. Three.
Oh, Sasha's the other soldier, okay. They stumble back as they finally haul in at the shore.
Go check it out. I dare say even my dedushka has never seen fish so big.
Sergei runs to the net and untangles the cords like an expert. Man, this fish is noisy. That's not a sound a fish would make. I mean...
Huh? This is...
I'm pretty sure Vila could make those noises.
What kind of fish is it, Sergei?
Sasha hurries over to join him.
What-da-da-da. Sasha! It's... a person.
Yeah. Food is food.
A person? Have you lost your mind?
Help me.
I'm sorry, I just have to appreciate this art. Well, I know what I'm using for my next thumbnail. I was gonna just use the same thumbnail from today for tomorrow's stream, but I think this looks better, don't you?
Blin, hurry up, will you? It's a living person. We have to take her to camp.
Meryl seafood. I'm gonna make a crass joke here, so apologies for any offense, but you know, Winsong eats plenty of seafood, in my opinion. The sound of dozens of horses neighing at once echoes from somewhere far away.
Andreas. Charon. Where am I?
Wise got my joke. Warm, dry air seeps across her cheeks. She hears the crackle of burning willow sticks.
You're awake? Try getting to your feet.
My head's spinning. I can hardly...
Whoa, whoa, easy now. Just try and take a few steps. It'll help, trust me.
Meryl doesn't know how she gets to her feet. All she remembers is swaying as she somehow pulled herself upright.
What is this place?
Relax. You're in the Xeno Cavalry Corps camp. It's safe here.
Xeno? Oh, you've got to be kidding.
What's that phrase? Dread it, run from it. In the end, you come right back to me or something. She ran all the way from the Foundation on the war to the other side of the war with the Xeno. That name is like a hell-bent killer pursuing her to the ends of the earth. Sergei doesn't notice the unusual panic that grips her. To him, she is simply a frightened lost girl. Well, that is also true, I guess. Tactical map. No movement. Mara looks around and sees a soldier in a different uniform walking toward her.
Sergei, I heard you found the girl.
No, it can't be.
Well, maybe she won't recognize you. You did used to wear a mask a lot.
We fished her out of the river, Lieutenant. She just woke up.
And you just brought her straight into camp? She's obviously not a local. What if she's a rebel spy, huh?
Sure, she's not a local, but she doesn't seem like a bandit either.
Lilia steps closer and stares at her for a long while.
Fair enough. What's your name?
Meryl, this is your chance. Don't say Blackbird. Don't say Meryl. Give her a fake alias that can become your playable character name later. She falters before she can say the false name she created. Under Lieutenant Lilia's piercing gaze, the girl loses the courage to lie.
Meryl.
Ah. You had one chance.
Meryl? Not from around here, then. How'd you end up in the water?
Meryl's a terrible liar, I guess, so... I guess she wouldn't have been able to fool Lilia.
I came seeking refuge near the river, and then I was chased by some people. Bandits or something. I tried to escape, but I fell off my horse and... into the river.
Hearing her tale of misfortune, Lilia shakes her head helplessly and turns to Sergei.
Send her somewhere safe after she recovers. We'll decamp tomorrow morning, station in Tamarovka for a day, and then head to the city. Commander's orders.
Dunno. That's my home. I can visit my aunt and uncle. I can sleep in my own bed for a night.
Okay, so it wasn't his village that was burning. Okay. That's good. He gets to see his family one last time.
You'll have to apply for leave to do that. You eaten anything, Meryl? We still got some canned meat from the Foundation.
Canned meat?
Dang. The temptation of canned meat outweighs all fear of the Foundation. She swallows her saliva. Maybe it's even... corned beef? After the lieutenant leaves, Sergei returns to his usual complaining. I guess if it were seafood, it would be like sardines.
Too bad I only caught you today, huh?
Sorry?
Right. Catch more fish.
don't worry. It's not every day you fish a person out of the river. Oh, by the way, you can stay at my uncle's when we arrive in Tamarovka if you like.
Wow, smooth.
No zimny dvorец. But it's better than a tent, that's for sure.
This guy's got game.
You live with your uncle?
Yeah. Father died at the front 4 years ago, and my mother was sick. Lost her 2 years later. My aunt and uncle took me in.
And I'm guessing his brother didn't last very long either.
I do have to do farm work to earn my keep, but that's no big deal. How about you? Where are you from? You said you're a refugee. Where's your family now?
The girl stares at the empty ground before her.
I don't have a family.
Even the ever-slippery Sergei loses his smile. He can't help but think of that winter when his mother lay dying.
An orphanage took me in. I grew up there. Are there many locals in the cavalry? Like you?
Yeah. Most of us, actually. Back when Zeno first got here, there were only 1,000 people. The cavalry corps didn't even exist.
I mean, it could have been worse for Meryl. She could have been adopted by Igor. And then, not only would she be running from, like, the Foundation army here, she'd be running from them because she'd be a rebel.
When the famine struck the steppe, and even potatoes wouldn't grow, the cavalry gave us food and shelter. So I thought, maybe it wouldn't be too bad to join them. At least then I could save some food for my family.
But you've enlisted in an army. You'll have to fight.
But I haven't had to yet. And everyone's alive and fitter than ever. Isn't that enough?
Friends already, huh?
Sorry, I took a big bite. She precisely tossed a can of meat into Meryl's arms.
Nothing for me, Lieutenant?
Too slow. Got to get it yourself now.
Meryl, silent among their chatter, stares at the Foundation symbol on the can for a long while. Finally, she slips her index finger into the ring and pulls the can open. She lowers her head and sips the oily gravy. Oily gravy.
There was a time I thought you would lead us to the eternal. I thought you were like me, a man with ambition, a leader worth following.
Is this Karen's point of view? Or maybe Ivan's? I actually wonder what kind of meat these guys are eating. World War I guess I asked Teresa, like what kind of meat did exist back then? Again, my mind goes to corned beef, but I don't know if like beef would be available.
But look what you've become. A coward.
Maybe pork.
You buckled while I stood tall. I have far excelled you, Igor. And the world will worship me for it.
He whips out his pistol, aims at the tall figure blocking his way. and pulls the trigger, only to hear the faint click of the firing pin. Probably corned beef, yeah. Also, it would have been corned beef then. Huh. Corned beef and gravy, though. Now that is an interesting combo.
No mortal can transcend eternity, Krutov.
His opponent calmly draws his shashka.
Your arrogance has gone beyond your means, turning you cruel and foolish. How disappointing. You can't kill me, Igor. You...
Swing! Manus member? Shouts, gunfire, curses, as men shove past one another and hooves kick up an almost scalding dust.
Bring everyone here! Separate the Arcanists from the humans. Xeno's captives in their own line. Move it, slackers!
He wakes from his restless dreams. Incense still lingers in the air around him. The hateful scent of henbane clinging to his nostrils. They also had biscuits and stew. They didn't have much to eat during the war. Oh, biscuits and stew I'm aware of, for sure. But corned beef, dang. They were able to get corned beef. Well, I imagine that the corned beef they did have was like, you know, war ration, so slimy and tough. Biscuits and gravy. Right.
Useless. I knew that witless ritualist was not to be trusted.
General Krutov.
Are you the silhouetted Manus member from the last patch? Or maybe this is Nectar? As if having foreseen that the man in the tent would awake, an oddly dressed ritualist steps inside.
You have awoken, yet the incense has yet to fade. I suggest you return to your dreams until you're capable of overcoming your nightmare.
Okay, no, she seems like a different veiled figure from the one we saw in the last batch. Different person keeping hush about anything else. She kind of reminds me of Miss Strange a little bit with her design. Blonde hair and the makeup.
Enough of your riddles and trickery. Why are you here?
Captives. The first batch has arrived.
Then you do as we agreed. Take the Arcanists and leave the rest to me. What part of that do you not understand?
Also, her staff makes you think of like a shepherd's staff.
There is a peculiar individual among the captives. Unawakened. We didn't discuss how to deal with them.
Karen?
Unawakened? Those can be particularly useful. What do you know of it?
Ooh, interesting language you used there. It. Well, I guess that's the general term if you don't know the gender. Do the Manus Vindicta care about pronouns?
Thanks to the knowledge bestowed by her, I was able to glean some insight. Though I'm surprised to have encountered it here. It seems the human fools named it after a mythological deity, as if by doing so, it would somehow render it capable of resting their sinful souls in peace.
Yeah, that's Karen, 100%.
Interesting. Take me to it.
Ah, Reaper. Between the thudding of sandbags hitting the ground, bursts of gunfire echo throughout the camp. How you doing, Karen? You seem to be covered in other people's blood. Having already given his life the tragedy of his age, Karen has already sensed what is happening around him. The humans are not being spared, are they? No need for human prisoners, I suppose. He wants to leave, but cannot move. Not long ago, a ritualist searched a series... Excuse me. Not long ago, a ritualist crafted a series of symbols beneath his feet, binding him to the spot.
Garon, is it?
Excuse me. He senses the approaching footsteps, only when they are already close.
Why did you kill those who surrendered?
Yeah. Then turns towards the voice. That goes against the rules of war. For most of the, for most soldiers. Geneva Conventions and all that. Well, I guess...
Well, too many mouths to feed. There isn't enough food across the entire Dawn to keep everyone alive through the winter.
Were Geneva Conventions a thing before World War I? Huh. Oh.
You could have set them free. They were only civilians. They would cause you no trouble.
Cause no trouble. Papers, please.
Civilian implies civilization. Civility, wouldn't you say? The Cossacks are barbarians. Setting them free would only bolster my enemies. I will not take the risk.
According to Google, the Geneva Conventions were established after World War II. So that would have been the 1940s or 50s. Yeah, okay. So, Geneva Conventions weren't a thing yet. But you know, war crimes were a thing, probably. Inhumane treatment was definitely a thing. Yeah, surprising. After World War II. I'll have to look more into that. Karen lowers his head in silence. It seems there are no words left in him.
Intriguing. Just as the ritualist said. Tell me, are you able to foresee a man's death?
Nah.
The shadow of death lingers over these grasslands. Countless will die in a killing driven by starvation and hatred. That is what brought me here.
A general sense, huh? I think this kind of leads more credence into Charon being mushrooms. You know, you think of like the mushrooms that grow over human corpses. I forget what they're called. I've been thinking that maybe that's what Charon is really. They're just like puppeting the body that used to be Paul. Krutov looks off the edge of the camp, where the yellow pasture grass blows gently in the breeze. Gunfire crackles again, along with the sound of something crashing to the ground. Heads.
A shadow, you say? I see a man walking the grasslands, the dead nourishing the soil. He stands amid a bountiful harvest. I am that man.
Ah, here it is. They are called... Ghoul fungus. Ammonia. Yeah, that's it. You were also Googling, huh? I know, it's a fun idea in my brain.
Your shadow of death means nothing. What I need is a precise prophecy, one for a single man. For me.
I cannot do such a thing, nor is there any desire to.
I am offering you a chance, Awakened. Serve me and my army, and I will spare you the ritualist's hand.
Ritualist?
Krutsov gestures towards the binding ritual beneath Karen with his chin.
This is her work. She tells me you dispelled another incantation cast by her kind on a human soldier. She's desperate to tear you apart and see how you did it. Some special arcane skill, she claims.
Jeez. Wait, her kind?
Trust me, what she will do to you is one thing you do not want to foresee.
Manus Vindicte.
Yep.
Ah, so you can see some specifics. Well, what is your decision?
Man, this guy is making an ass out of you and me.
No, neither your enemy nor your ally. There is nothing I can do for you but bury the dead.
Neutral. Krutov fixes a sharp gaze on Karen, as if he could tear through the cloth covering his face with his sight alone.
Difference of opinion. Why am I surprised? You're just like the rest of them. One bad decision after another.
His cursing seems to be directed at some invisible onlooker, rather than at Karen. Yeah, seems to be holding some kind of grudge against someone who's not in the room.
And I am left to right their wrongs. It seems only I can. I gave you your chance, freak.
Wasn't much of a choice. Serve me or become a science experiment. Or magic experiment? Okay, and with that, we are at the end of the stream. We extended a little bit over time, but not too bad. I shall head to bed immediately. Want to have energy for tomorrow. So thank you everyone so much for joining me today. We're going to be raiding another reverse 1999 streamer. And because the new patch is out, we have plenty to choose from. Oh joy, oh joy. Let's see. We could raid someone we know, or we could raid someone new and encourage them to keep playing. Let's see. Teresa? Yeah, we could raid Teresa. Yeah. I don't know how much longer Teresa will be going, but for however much longer, I'll send you guys off to her so you can keep enjoying the story. She's also playing it right now. She does seem to be farther along than me, as she has been playing for the past 5 hours. And maybe hasn't yapped as much as I have. Oh, wait, no. He's behind me. He's on part 3. Oh. Okay, well, there. Maybe she wasn't playing reverse the whole time. Like, maybe she was doing art or something. Okay. Stretching, stretching. Ah, my bones. Oof. I'm looking forward to lying down after having had a good meal today. Note to self, don't forget to eat breakfast and lunch. So I don't have to eat like a super heavy dinner to survive. I suppose by the time I wake up, I'll have to make the effort to spend some of this activity here. She was yapping about Marcia and talking about characters, I believe. Ah, okay. Talking about character design. Teresa has some really good, interesting insights about the characters and their designs. As someone who, 1, is an artist, and 2, has some knowledge about World War history. Okay, let me just close the game here. There we go. Okay, so, as this is the end of the stream, for the regular viewers and the followers, you can copy the normal raid message. If you're subbed, you can copy the sub raid message or the normal raid message, whichever one works for you. Either or.
I shall be back tomorrow. Approximately 30-ish hours from now. So that would be 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll be playing Minecraft. I don't know if anyone else will be joining me for Minecraft. It might just be me, in which case it'll be kind of like quote-unquote an art stream where I'm doing pixel art on Minecraft. I say with the quotes because I'm really just like copying an actual picture pixel by pixel into a Minecraft world. And then after that, at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we'll switch back over to Reverse 1999 and continue the story. Now, we are only 4 parts in, and there's 25 parts according to Wise, so I don't think we'll be able to finish on Saturday. So I'll set aside... I think I'll set aside either Thursday and maybe do another Friday stream, or just Thursday to finish off the story. If I can hold myself back for that long. It's entirely possible that I might just like do a like impromptu stream in the middle of the week at some point, or replace one of my normal streams with it. It's really tempting. But we'll see how far we get tomorrow to find out. And then on Sunday, I mentioned this before, it's technically a sponsored stream. Oh, last I have to snooze. It's technically a sponsored stream as I was approached by an indie game developer to play their visual novel game. The game is called Malviolence, inspired by the Zero Escape games and, Spike Chunsoft. So if you enjoy visual novels, you might enjoy us playing that game for the first time. It is apparently a very short game. It's only about 3 hours long, but knowing us, maybe it'll take 4 or 5 hours. And I'll be playing on the hardest difficulty, as the visual novel game, its gameplay portion is escape room puzzle mechanics. So look forward to that. All right. That is everything from me. Let's go raid Teresa. All right. Whew. Okay. Stretching. Thank you everyone so much for coming today. I hope you had fun watching me play Reverse 1999. If you aren't playing it yourself, please consider playing it. It's a really fun game. If you are playing it, hope you've enjoyed the story so far. And to those of you who are just lurking because you wanted to avoid spoilers, thank you so much. I appreciate you lurkers. Alright, as I send you off, keep in mind and remember that Decaf NVIDIA is Creative Commons Attribution, Non-Commercial Share Alike, 4.0 International License. Off you get.
Why don't we get back to subject at hand? As I was just saying, it is a human-centric perspective. Why does no one ever try seeing things from Melusine's point of view? Probably because Melusines don't write many academic papers.
Elizabeth is forced to defend herself, or at least her legacy.
In fact,
I've written plenty of papers on behalf of my kind. Thank you very much. And they have been published, no less.
We know that, but just because you are a genius when it comes to aerospace materials, does not mean you know jack about literary theory. Don't be so negative.
Thank you. Maybe one day I'll write a story about aerospace engineering. Then we'll see who's laughing.
Before the end. One destination, 10,000 paths.
How have you been lately?
Not good. Or bad. Just drifting. Since the Liberation Front's disbandment, I have had plenty of time to wander. But wandering is all I can do.
You need to move. You're not the kind for rest. None of us are.
Is that why you invited me to Istanbul?
Not exactly.
The refugees.
That's right.
They never miss a train. Always here, waiting, hoping to get on.